From Atlanta, Fulton County.
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Purple color I see. Then you maintain the status.
December 7th, 19...
I'm gonna question a psychopath.
The Orby has nothing to fear.
I got me.
All right, here we are. I'm Keith Pazel. This is my podcast. It wouldn't be a show if there wasn't what? Technical issues before we started.
Really, you seem to be dealing with them pretty well.
Well, it just took too long. I wasn't as stressed this time as I was just worried that, like, oh, we have to start the fucking show. Like everyone got here. But welcome in, everybody. You all know what it is.
Exactly.
This is my podcast. We're going to make fun of things through what's on television. We have a guest this week over my shoulder. This guy right here.
What's up?
Returning champion Jeff Eggleston.
I don't know if I'm the devil or the angel on Keith's shoulder. You'll have to watch to find out.
Maybe both.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I guess if I lean far enough. Wow, this is a lot farther than I thought I was going to have to go.
Yeah.
There we go.
But
I'll stick to one, dude.
Yeah.
So is the camera on you, Jeff?
Yeah, we can see him.
I'm literally like, my head is like on his shoulder.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Yeah. Well,
Whenever I hear that song, I imagine I'm singing it. That's my delusion.
That's from Grease, right?
Isn't
Johnny Fontaine or whatever the fuck?
No,
I don't think so.
No, that wasn't. Johnny Fontaine was
From The Godfather?
No,
which one is the
Vince
horse head?
Fontaine is the Grease guy, and he sings Hand Jive.
I think, maybe Hand Jive.
Yeah, I think he sings Hand Jive. He's like the creepy old man at the prom who
he
sings a song for everybody.
He's hitting on a 17-year-old. Yeah,
yeah.
It's essentially it's rape, statutory rape is what's going to
Yeah.
happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh,
There's a
Grease
lot
is
of-
a complicated.
Well, they had to edit out for the movie. There's a part of Kanicki's song, the Grease Lightning song, about fucking dental dams, like putting fucking plastic over a puss to eat a girl out. And in the movie, they took the line out, but they have Tim Conway's character do like a fucking floss under his balls with saran wrap, and that's the nod to it.
Wow, I just learned something. I had no idea that was
I
the
loved
case.
Grease as a kid, and my dad probably thought I was gay because of it.
We censored in my high school production. We censored "She's a real shaggin' wagon" to "She's a real dragon wagon."
Oh, ooh, because she's like a lady.
Well, he's thinking about the car. He's saying Grease Lightning is a real shaggin' wagon, but we had to change that to dragon wagon.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll go with the car. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
because we couldn't have any sexual allusions.
I saw Grease in the theater.
Really?
I saw Grease in the theater as a 9-year-old boy in La Crosse,
Did
Wisconsin.
you love it?
I Olivia Newton-John to this day is like, when I think of beauty when I was young, she's one of the women I really fell in love with, one of the actresses.
So
part of the reason why I like Xanadu so much.
I was going to say that made you like Xanadu.
Because Xanadu is preposterously, it is so beyond we watched it on the show, haven't we? Haven't we watched Xanadu?
There was a Broadway revival of that.
Yeah,
they're on like roller skates and shit, right?
We have not done Xanadu yet.
It is unbelievable. It is. ELO does the soundtrack for it, you know.
Yeah.
So the opening song is "I'm Alive, I'm Alive," and these like murals come alive. These muses could come off. I mean, it is so coked out too when you watch it. It's great.
This is getting me going, dude.
I had to get into the movie channels quick. Quick warning: the remote is faltering. So we have limited use. So whenever I change a channel, we're kind of stuck for a few minutes.
Okay, that's cool, man. It's all
so
good,
we got
bro.
Run All Night right now. Liam
Neeson.
Neeson, 2015. This is another movie where he's chasing or running from something.
All night.
I swear you've been taken.
Yeah.
I'm running all night because I've been taken for the second time.
His daughter's virginity was stolen by wolves.
And now I have to run all night for you, don't I? Oh, we run out of beer. No, sorry. My Liam Neeson impression there, I guess.
Liam Neeson, that's your
One of the
first
more
one.
unique ones I've heard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even really an impression.
Oh, well, and I also feel like he doesn't have he probably just sounds like a regular Scottish guy. So even in
Liam
like,
I think he's more intelligible than the average Scot.
Yeah, I think of this guy. I'd be not pissed off, even though he's Irish.
What I'm saying
Irish.
is I wonder how much of his impression is just the accent. And like, I wonder if people in Ireland are like, that guy sounds like my friend Phil.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
yeah, it's not the. yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because I think he's from Dublin. I believe
Dublin. That's where he was looking for black bastards.
You know, I remember him being he was in Excalibur. The movie Excalibur, a John Borman movie, the guy who directed Deliverance, did Excalibur. It came out in 1981. That's my first exposure to Liam Neeson. That and Krull the Conqueror, which was like a weird sort of... These early 80s fantasy movies were bizarre.
This movie seems like it's about a hitman who has seen his better days.
And the hitman was
Liam Neeson.
It's Liam Neeson.
It's Liam Neeson.
So what? He's coming out of retirement for one last job.
I guess. Or there's
the
someone
job is
breathing
you gotta
down his
run
back.
all night.
There's someone breathing down his back here. Hold on. Let's go to more info if it could go through. Look at that pup. I love pup. I want a dog so bad.
Run all night, I say. A long time hitman. Jimmy Connolly.
Longtime hitman Jimmy Conlon. Relation to Billy Connolly. Best friend of mob boss Sean McGuire, Ed Harris, has seen better days. He's haunted both by the sins of his past, probably, murder.
Yeah.
And a police detective who's been breathing down his neck for 30 years.
If you can, I wanted to see, because that picture you see of they have all the actors in the bottom there, of all the actors in the movie. What? I thought Liam Neeson was wearing earrings.
No, I think the U and the O.
I thought he had earrings on. I was like, wow, is he cross?
Dude, he's
seen better days.
He is working
Lisa
Neeson. Is that Common? Common's in this movie?
Oh, yeah. Common's in everything post 2015.
Well, he's pretty common, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah. Boyd Holbrook. He's in the Proud Boys.
He is? Okay, there you go.
Genesis Rodriguez playing Gabriella Conlon.
Okay.
You know those Mexican Irish people?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and D'Onofrio's in it. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. Look how fat his head has gotten.
Wow. He's older now, man.
He really is.
It's he's gotten up to run all night, I say.
So
I've been running all night.
What was his, was he in Heroes, right? That show Heroes?
No,
he wasn't in that?
No, he was in Criminal Intent, the Law and Order show.
Oh, yeah. No, it was this other guy, similar type.
This other fat villainous guy.
Yeah, but he was a good guy. I think his power was to heal people.
He was in a Full Metal Jacket, right? He was the guy who killed himself in Full Metal Jacket, correct? Mm-hmm. He was the guy who was not getting it.
He was fucking Pyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Pile of shit.
Ooh, man, what a movie. It's a rough scene when he offed himself.
Yeah.
It is a rough scene. Good movie, though.
I used to watch that movie like my dad used to show that to me like excitedly. Like we would watch only up to that point, and then he'd turn the movie off, and then we'd listen to Sade. Smooth operator.
Coast
That's
to
like
coast.
What, a palate cleanser or what?
Your love is like we'd listen to Sade, and he'd be like, listen to the words. This is about life.
Wow.
Coast to coast.
What a deep dude.
Well, no, it just represented how sad he was, because every Sade song is about a dissolving relationship.
Yeah, it is. No doubt about it.
You've thought about a relationship dissolving?
Yeah. No, all of his songs, all of her songs, Sade's songs. Ed Harris plays a good tough.
You want to hear some audio here?
He plays a good tough.
Yeah.
Not yet, Sean. I'm giving you one more chance to walk away from
Yeah, look, this is Taken.
This is just Taken. It's the same fucking thing.
One more chance. That's right.
You leave my daughter's hymen alone.
Ed Harris plays a great bad guy on the phone, though.
Oh,
he should have been Koopa.
One of the best bad guys on a phone ever.
He should have been Koopa in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I got nothing left to walk back to anymore. This is between you and me.
Is he trying to be Irish?
Forget you.
He's a mob boss, I think.
Let me do like you always said.
You think whoever censored that fuck thought about adding a forget about it?
Yeah.
After the forget.
Look at him. He made a good mob guy in History of Violence.
Probably the last landline television phone in mob movie history. I was going to say,
like, is this supposed to be like a metaphor for he's older or something?
Yeah.
Phones didn't catch up to like modern, like phones in movies didn't catch up to modern phones for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a while before you started seeing smartphones, and then when you saw them, they had the most unrealistic looking screens. You know, like the text would always be in like Comic Sans and like giant bubbles. It's like no phone looks like this. Dang.
Yeah. The whole. Oh yeah. He's an Irish mob guy. I say. So they're
They always have just guns in drawers.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a gun on top of files too. At no point did anybody
point blank
pull a file off and the gun fell to the side. I would like to see a scene where they go to get the gun out of the shelf and they have to like root through shit. Like it fell to the side. Like in a car seat, they have to do like the pinch.
Yeah, the AA batteries are in there.
They get their head blown off because some asshole grabbed a file out of this cabinet that never gets opened.
Oh, there we go.
Bottle of
Dang, was that a
bottle of Red Dog just fell off the fucking table?
Drop it. Because you've been taken. I swear we're in an Irish bar. Brunel's kitchen right now, I swear.
Aren't all bars Irish, basically? Like, even if it's not an Irish bar, they got like a fucking one of the flowers hanging. There's a fucking leprechaun with his dukes up somewhere in the establishment.
I remember I read this in late 40s New York. There was a giant epidemic of teenage drinking in New York City. So, and it was totally racist, the study they did to determine, you know, who's had like hallucinations from drinking.
We studied malt liquor sales.
And it was like the British, only 0.7 of the teenagers have had tremors and have had visions, and of the Germans only 0.9. 24% of Irish teenagers had hallucinations from drinking. They drank so much they were hallucinating. But all of their ethnic groups combined didn't equal the Irish group. They like the sauce. That's what I'm trying to say. They like the sauce, you know.
It's the Bohemian Rhapsody's on real TV now.
Oh,
that was always
real
before
TV?
They were so accessible to like Netflix and stuff. I remember that really exciting me as a kid.
Oh yeah,
like oh my god, the Batman Forever is going to be on TBS next week.
When I was a kid, you would get the TV Guide. TV Guide would preview. It would be 3 months down the road. Oh my god. The horror movie Prom Night, starring Jamie Lee Curtis,
that's where
is going to be on November 13th, 1981, and it's August 27th, and I care about that.
Prom Night,
I care about that hardcore.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Prom Night, they show her boobs.
She.
That's the first, not on TV. They didn't.
No, but that's the first Jamie Lee Curtis tit.
Well, I remember her. Well, it was also
a lot of people mistakenly think she shows her boobs in Halloween. It's the other chick.
Yeah,
the friend.
Keith has done his research.
Only watched horror movies.
Whose boobs are showing.
I only watched horror movies as a kid.
Keith works at that website, Mr. Skin, that just catalogs nude scenes in movies.
From movies and puts it together.
Yeah,
exactly.
There was a comic in Chicago who worked at Mr. Skin, and I know that because it was her whole act.
Really?
Who was it? Do you remember? What was her name?
Stephanie Weber.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She worked at Mr. Skin?
Yeah. She would it was her job to watch movies and document where tit shots were.
Dang.
What a bizarre job.
They had to take the emotion out of it. They couldn't give that job to a man.
Yeah.
Right.
He wouldn't get his work done, dude. You got to have a chick do it. I remember reading an AMA from some buddy from Pornhub, and like most of the people who work there are women because they get less distracted. You know, that must be why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can't hire a dude to just watch porn all day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're totally right. Yeah,
women can control themselves.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work.
You don't hire alcoholics as fucking wine tasters.
Yeah. You hire a wine taster and turn them into an alcoholic.
So I want to know, the Irish bar was right next to I guess the
an
train
abandoned
tracks?
train. Yeah,
and that's I guess a common thing. You know,
it's
I guess
where all the fellas come when they park their trains.
I swear. When you took my daughter, I swear I would chase you.
Look at their shiny. That's always the high-ranking mobsters have shiny guns.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the glint of a light off his gun. That's always
there.
You
go. So is this the climactic scene, or
guess.
is this the beginning scene?
Like it.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes.
Oh
left
yeah,
in this movie.
exactly. Yep.
So 3 minutes of movie and 17 minutes of commercial.
This is probably the last scene.
The last scene.
Absolutely.
There'll be a blackout right before he shoots the guy.
They'll always go to commercial with like 2.5 minutes left too. Like they'll come back and then they'll speed through the credits. They'll speed roll the credits.
Yep, exactly.
Or how about when they play the credits in a small box and have commercials playing?
Yeah, they go off to the side. They do that for most like sports-based things now. They just go picture in picture.
Yeah.
Wow.
For commercials. So you could just have ads. I wouldn't be surprised if in 10 years it's just a split screen and one is the game and one is just ads running the whole time.
Wow. God.
Dude, now, I mean, like, ads are going to be on like paid subscription, all that stuff. Netflix will have ads inevitably eventually.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then you can
Joe
probably
Rogan is on Spotify and it's free or whatever, and I pay for Spotify, but when I listen to an episode, I got to listen to 4 ad reads at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why am I paying for the subscription then?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot, and it's not just Rogan. Whatever they have, even on like regular podcast things, they'll have like everyone just hard codes ads into their podcast. So like if you pay $9 for Spotify,
well, Spotify, like, it will play the intro to his episode and then cut to commercial.
Harsh cutoff.
Yeah, and then you can fast forward through them.
It's literally 9 2-minute ads.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Isn't that the point? Isn't the point
That's
of
why-
having no ads?
it's
Is
why
why you
it's
actually
premium.
listen
I
to
thought
it?
that was the point of them giving him $100 million.
How much did he get?
Upwards of 100 million.
Over 100 million.
How many listeners does he supposedly have?
Probably that
I
many.
mean, lots, dude.
Wow. I'll be honest with you. Never listened to one ever my entire
Really?
life. Never listened to it. Never listened to a Joe Rogan
You'd
podcast.
probably like some. They had that epidemiologist guy you like on there.
Oh yeah, Mike Osterholm.
Yeah.
Osterholm. Yeah,
It was during the 1
Those
week
are the ones I like
period.
better than
It was during the 1 week
memes.
period where Joe Rogan cared about COVID. And then he was off.
And it was over. Yeah.
He fucking caballed with the Peterson family. Jordan, Michaela, and little Rupert Peterson.
Huh.
But yeah, there was a 2-day window where he was like, "This is fucking serious."
Yeah.
And then, and then he probably doesn't even fucking talk to that
Settle
guy.
into Texas, dude. Texas lifestyle. Andrew Schultz just moved to Miami.
They're clearing out
Of LA
and New York. They're
Yeah,
just
he
all
left
the
New York.
all the comics who make money are leaving.
because it's just too.
Well, because they can make money.
They
They
have
have
careers
set,
and
yeah,
taxes.
they have set fan bases. So he can basically set up shop in Miami because they're like number 2 in Patreon. They make like $60,000 a month.
Yeah.
More than that.
And I'm sure like it's just, I want to leave that politically correct, I hate Los Angeles.
I think a lot of it is just the shutdowns, dude. I really
Yeah.
think like that's most of what
Yeah, they just want to go out. They want to like fucking
these people, like these rich people.
These people.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to go to the sushi restaurants.
Dude,
and
I don't
stuff.
blame them. It's fucking lit when you can go out.
See, I think
I
that's
was just in
where-
South Dakota, dude. It was lit.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm different because I wasn't an out person anyway. Like I wasn't a big like, let's go out, man.
Yeah. Well, I used to
So-
be, man. Now that's been quashed out of me. I mean, I heard Florida. I had a flight attendant that I was driving around on my Lyft. Flight attendant. She told me Florida totally open, 100% open. There's 20 million people in that state. South Dakota, it may make a little more sense. There's just not any people.
It's like
you know?
800,000.
Yeah, in the entire state, and then you get 20 million people. That's why I wonder for the Super Bowl tomorrow. Is it going to be a sold out? Is it going to be like a super spreader event? I mean, are they going to?
Well, it's limited attendance. I think they're selling tickets in like pods of people.
And I think
I never understood that either. How does that help?
you have to there's really no one policing it, but it basically means whoever you came with, you guys have to sit together.
Yeah, and there'll be like 6 feet of space in between the pods.
So they make sure like if there's 8 people, they put them all in a cluster and then
make sure
they don't sell any tickets in a 6 feet radius around them. And they do that
just
for
move around.
every group. Exactly.
People just move around.
Well, it's like a
Watch
bar.
this.
It's like outdoor dining or any of that. It's like, okay, yeah, as soon as you sit at your table, you can take your mask off or walk around. I mean, like in South Dakota, there's no illusion. It's just like, come on in, it's business as usual. But in like places like Texas, it was like you like sit at your seat, like at the comedy club, like you're seated and you can't like move around.
Oh, interesting.
Like
Okay,
they're
okay.
like, no, you have to stay here.
So do you have like half the attendance then at the club? You know what I mean? If it was a 100-person club, it'd be 50 people in or something.
They
Depends on where you
open it
are,
up a little bit.
Like Arkansas their capacity was pretty reduced. I know Colorado is really reduced. Texas is pretty open.
And they
Texas
give you
is like Florida, pretty open.
and when you enter the bar, they give you a gun, right? I mean, that's one of the things that's also allowed,
I mean,
right?
you should most likely already have your own. But yeah, if you don't have one, they'll give you a gun.
They give you a gun too.
Yeah, you
okay.
got to give them your mask, but they'll give you a gun. Yeah, they hold on to your mask.
It's exchange.
It's roped.
Okay.
It's
It's
roped.
like when they take your ID. Yeah,
It's roped to your table like the fucking newspaper things at the library, so you can't steal it.
It's got like the little ball, like the chain or whatever at the bank.
So you have kind of a small little area, that you can actually show the gun. With the gun. Okay, yeah.
Show the gun.
So there you go. So yeah, you get 40 million guns sold in this country last year. Just to let you know,
There you go.
40 million guns.
That's a good number. We're winning.
Exactly.
Dude, I forgot what that was like when I was
I'm gonna call
home.
an audible here,
We went to
boys.
Shields, the sporting goods store, and went and looked at guns and all the guns out, and that was the most busy part of the store.
Yeah.
Lots of people looking at guns.
Well, was it? I mean, and when you go there, it's not just like, is it handguns, long guns, hunting rifles, AK-47? I mean, is there just a litany?
It's just hunting rifles now. They've limited
It's
it.
mostly it's like hunting rifles,
Okay.
And they're in
lots
cases
of
now.
kinds of pistols. No, the rifles you can grab them off the wall.
Is there ammo? I know the big thing is they can't sell bullets now.
I don't know if that's how it is in South Dakota, but no, you can like grab the rifle off the wall and look at it.
Yeah,
The
check it out.
Pistols are what are behind glass for whatever reason.
Yep.
Probably easier to steal.
I was going to say you can boost that, I think, a little
Yeah.
easier. I had a hunting rifle growing up. I went deer hunting. I found it incredibly boring. Did not like it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I had a great scope to it. It would have been a good like sniper rifle to have now,
Yeah, but it was weird because this was like, it's in a big store, so it's like next to the canoes and shit. It's
yeah, exactly. It's the games. It's sport. Yeah,
yeah,
sport.
right next door to all the other recreation. And South Dakota is recreational for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. No, my uncle pheasant hunts in South Dakota all the time.
Oh yeah,
Always
the state bird is the pheasant, the thing we hunt and kill and eat. Is our state bird.
Exactly. There's good pheasant hunting there.
I could just put cable on my laptop and cast it to the TV.
Again, for those of you listening, Jeff is from South. You're from South Dakota. You're from Sioux
South
Falls.
Dakota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Exactly. And I've been through South. I actually like South. I think it's a pretty state. Underrated beauty, understated beauty. It's got prairie
I think
beauty.
It's fucking boring.
Yeah,
Black Hills are pretty, but
but I think when you go with like the Badlands, when I first saw the Badlands,
isn't that like the Sturgis of mudding? Like everyone goes to mud their
the
forerunners.
Sturgis is the Sturgis of mudding, dude. I mean, that's pretty much where Sturgis is.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like the Badlands and the Black Hills.
Let's see
that's
how
all around the same
Vincent
area.
D'Onofrio.
part of the
We've
state.
established the time. It's 96.
Yeah, Western South Dakota is definitely the pretty half, but it's also like what's the nice way? I don't know. The dumb. That's where the dumb people are.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's the rural area. I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry guys
yep.
if you're listening,
Exactly.
but you don't know how to get on the internet.
But I've been
Let's
to the
be honest.
Mitchell Corn Palace.
Oh, the
I've
Corn Palace.
I've been to the Corn Palace.
That's
in
an
Mitchell.
hour away from Sioux Falls. That's
Yeah.
close to where I'm from.
Yeah, exactly. It's a long state to get to. I remember when I first saw the Badlands, I'd never seen anything like that before. It's wind erosion. Wind erosion
all
causes
rocks
this
and
great
shit, right?
Well, it creates these giant crevices kind of in the earth, and it looks otherworldly. Like I was 11 years old. I was blown away by it. Like it made a real impression on me. Like I'd never seen anything like that.
It's where people go to try out their rock climbing cars and to discard bodies.
I think you could
Historically, yes.
I think you could probably dump a body there pretty easy.
Yeah.
There's some good native. There's some reservations in South Dakota too.
Yeah. Lots.
Yeah, absolutely. So that they like the fire water. Just let you know. I don't know if you're aware of that. They like the fire water. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, honestly, that most people in South Dakota are big fans of the fire water.
Yeah.
Especially when you got in the rural areas.
Yeah.
Lots of meth.
Let's see.
Lots of drinking. I remember when I went to this like honor choir in high school, my roommate was from some small town. And he was talking about, on the weekends, there's nothing to do. So we all just go out to like whoever's barn and just get wasted.
Yeah.
And we're like 15. He's saying this. I'm like,
oh yeah.
And that's all you have to do. I guess. Okay, sure. If that's,
dude, where I grew up, it was all just sitting on a porch. Like you just go, you start a fire in your backyard, pull up some lounge chairs, and then, when the fire goes out, you start questioning how much you love those lawn chairs. And then you're like, let's throw these lawn chairs in here and we'll stand over the fire.
Nice.
And get those chemicals that come off the lawn chair.
Oh, yeah.
Sure,
Get a little buzz going.
Look at this new setup we got here, people.
Well, this is how it is through the web.
Look at through
the website.
Entering the future.
I'm delivering my line because I was taken.
Literally surfing the channels, man.
And when they took me, they put some blood on my face, I swear.
Little Sanford and Son, the poorest looking show on television. Like this show looks like poverty to me.
You stay.
I like his outfit. And his. I like all their outfits, honestly.
Look at Red Fox.
I am amazed though that they got the mileage out of two dudes who own a junkyard. Like the plot is just
they're father and son.
So absurd. Yeah. Well, I know that.
I know. Yeah, go ahead though.
No, wait, which one's the Sanford and which one's the son? I never could figure that out.
Didn't old boy who played old Son Fox? This is about Red and Son Fox. And isn't he like a soup? Didn't he become like a militant black man?
I don't know. Actually, it's a good. I actually looked him up
after Sanford and Son.
He's still alive. He's still around. He had a failed series of TV shows after this.
Well, he looked like
I'm coming to meet you.
He looked like Richard Pryor. Really what I think shot him in the foot. Because everyone was like, "You look like Richard Pryor, but you're not funny."
What I always found interesting about Sanford and Son, when they were shooting this, and maybe I've said this before, I guess the producers of the show and the writers were all upset with Red Fox because he was working in Vegas while shooting the show. So he'd fly from Vegas back and he would just never like memorize the scripts. He would just wing the scripts and stuff. He was making $100,000 a night in Vegas in the mid 70s.
He really was the Charlie Sheen of his time.
I mean, he made a shit ton of money. He'd fly because it was a 45-minute flight, so he would do that. He did both. It's like that's amazing. You're cashing in. Good for you, Red Fox.
Hell yeah.
Well done.
I wonder how
friends with Malcolm X.
I wonder how well off his family is. You think he has generational wealth, or do you think like
he frittered and wasted? He had a bankruptcy, he had a bad bankruptcy. He owed the IRS millions of dollars. His line was, "When there's a black president, I'll pay my taxes." But he didn't live long enough to see Obama.
I wonder if they get little tiny residual checks from like stuff like this. But other than that, like Shirley Fox is a bank teller. Probably.
I don't think they're tiny residual checks. Unless he got really fucked.
My sense is, I bet you with these shows, I bet you the residuals weren't that. That's what we're watching it right now. Like Gilligan's Island, those guys got nothing.
The only thing his family
got nothing on Gilligan's Island.
The only thing his family inherited from him is the extra X at the end of Fox. That's all they got.
There we go. But not to be confused with Jamie Foxx.
Third X.
But yeah. I don't think like those movies, Gilligan's Island or Brady Bunch. They didn't have good rights back then.
I didn't know that.
That's probably why the shows are so cheap. They were inexpensive, so they could put them on reruns forever. Mm-hmm. I don't think that really started to improve until like the late 70s into the early 80s, I have a feeling.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that. But again, if anyone listening wants to call in and correct us.
One day we'll be able to do that.
Absolutely, man. I'm hoping so. But there we go. Here's the cop wearing his... Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah. This guy who throws his bullshit hip lingo. Freeze, man.
Listen, Jack.
Overtime parking on the truck.
But he always says it wrong.
Exactly. The context is wrong.
We'll take care of that ticket, Mr. Sanford.
Classic.
Oh, yeah. You turn out...
He'll always be like, out of taste. And it's like, it's out of sight, brother.
Ain't that right, blood?
You hear that, Lamont? That means we're going to be able to open up Sanford Arms. Hey, that's great. That's great, Pop.
Yeah.
Great.
Bye, Lamont.
I'm sorry it turned out this way, Melvin.
Oh, that's okay. I really envy you. You have something I never had. A really wonderful, marvelous father. If I had a father like him, why?
It's just too bad you're black.
It's also like, did he just rob the bank? Oh, there you go. I just had my moment with a gun on my back. That's how the scene works out,
I really like him. Why couldn't you be more like that, dummy?
Dummy.
That's another trope of these sitcoms is the whole like dummy meathead, like the nicknames they had for people.
Yeah, well, the catchphrase was so important.
Oh, absolutely. And it was all
you had to have a catchphrase.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. And then that was, when did that go out of style? That should be brought back.
Catchphrases?
What was the last
modern catchphrases?
The 80s.
There's some in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They have a lot of like
but that's like making fun of the whole thing, right?
Well, yeah, but how long before you're just doing it? You can make fun of something for so long, and then you're just doing it.
Yeah.
The irony and goof of it all is gone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like
just
when
what
I
is.
ironically said lit for the first time, and like now I will like say it.
There are shit like that.
mean?
Yeah, I do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean is one of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Know what I mean?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I've been watching this YouTube channel called Soft White Underbelly, and this guy interviews all these like fucking I don't know what I like prostitutes and pimps and drug addicts and all sorts of like sex addicts and sex offenders and stuff. But
Yeah.
he's like, I've watched a bunch of the pimp interviews, and they all say, you know what I'm
Pimps
saying?
rule.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You understand? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Dwayne Kennedy's got a hilarious joke. We're talking about a great comic, Dwayne Kennedy. He's got a hilarious
Here
joke.
we go, boys.
Like young. Oh, here we are.
Crocodile Dundee 2.
Yeah, I
Dude,
remember.
look how
wow.
small it is in the screen.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when you know this was the most standard definition movie of all time.
Fucking old. It makes it seem so old.
Yeah. It's crazy. But no, he had a line about these young kids, these young brothers, you know, they speak to you and they always say, you know what I mean? They say, you know what I'm saying? And they have all this lingo that he just cannot follow, you know? And he's always like, do you know what I'm saying? No, I don't. But good luck in prison. That was always his
I think it'd be great if right now we put a black guy's voice behind Crocodile Dundee's when he talked. Like he's just like,
I got this blind bitch.
What's up, baby? What's up, bitch? And she's just like, what's up, crocodile?
I never saw her in anything else except this.
Who is that?
I think it's
even?
Lisa Kozlowski is the actress's name.
Oh, Remote's dead. I forgot.
I mean, literally, she was in nothing else except for I think she didn't do any commercial work. Nothing. Just these movies.
Look at that cover.
Leading woman. Absolutely.
Look at that. Look, he made sure. Can I put my hand on the top of her ass?
I saw Crocodile Dundee in the theater. I saw the original.
A drug lord.
You know, there's outtakes where that finger is in that pooper.
She.
Which figure?
This one right here.
One? Okay.
And then he probably tried to sneak this one in there too.
Yeah.
The original Crocodile Dundee, and we've gone through it on the show, I think was the second highest grossing movie of 1986 behind Top Gun.
Yeah.
I think it made like 200 and some odd.
Well, there's a
million
reason they made the second one.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, that's why you make
it was a hit. But did 2 come out in 89? I always love that's part of our on this show. Like to figure out that I like to figure out the year it came out. The year it came out.
How long before they decided to cash in?
Oh,
the Brave browser I see you're using.
He went down. Yeah, I am using the Brave browser. 1986 was the first one.
Exactly as I assumed.
So let's see when the second one. Jesus Christ! So it cost 8 million Australian dollars and it made 328.
That was a score. They hit the jackpot on that one.
They did okay.
Yeah.
There's a whole series. That's when you know they fucking did it because there's 3 of them.
Oh, absolutely.
In Los Angeles.
And when was the second one?
88.
It was 88.
May 25th, 88, and then the third one was 2001.
What was the budget? Did they keep making money? Like, because I've looked at the progression of like the Saw movies. They like.
Can I have been a picture like King fucking Kong? Look at me, like King fucking Kong there.
It would cost $1 million and it made $100 million.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
The Saw movies. Crazy.
Oh, that's what that whole Blumhouse guy does. That Jason Blumhouse, like all those Blumhouse movies, they cost like $5 to make.
Yeah.
So this was 14 million and it made 239.6.
Well, yeah, they did okay.
They would have made. That's when you know the 90s they took shits because it probably was still critically panned. So they're like, we're not doing this anymore. And now they would have made
a third one.
They would have locked it. Yeah, but 20 years later, 2001.
Because you know something, the audience, the public really wanted it.
Crocodile Dundee.
They were clamoring. When's that Crocodile Dundee 3 going to come out?
No, they probably just made it so the rights wouldn't expire.
Crocodile.
You know what I mean? Like they'll do that. They'll make a movie. That's why we got so many bad Spider-Man movies because they were, they just didn't want to have the rights expire.
Because it's amazing. He's in L.A.
Fantastic Four too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, Hogan took himself too seriously. The film shoot was on location, and this is the third one, in LA and Queensland. Actor Paul Hogan reported that the inspiration for the storyline came during a tour of the Czech Republic. That's when I got the inspiration.
And what was the budget, Keith?
Okay, let's see. I bet this one, it doesn't even... Oh, the box office was 39.4.
Yeah, didn't do as well. Didn't do as well. Yeah, this one was a
little stinky. Little stinky.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Well, of course, it's 13 years. I didn't even remember. I mean, that's 13 years later from 88 to 01. No,
I mean, it went up against the Bridget Jones Diary. So
stiff competition.
Yeah. Is that over? Is that over now? Like the release of movies, like the theater. I mean,
I think at least for this year.
Is that
no,
going to be
there's still
thing?
theaters open. They're still releasing movies
South
in
Dakota.
theaters.
Well,
Florida, Texas.
Yeah, yes.
I mean,
so this movie came out.
Nevada,
it looks like when I think this movie
pretty open.
I think this movie came out when Joe Dirt and Freddy Got Fingered came out, because look at Roger Ebert's fucking review of it. Gave the film 2 out of 4 stars. It may not be brilliant, but would you rather your kids took as a role model Crocodile Dundee, David Spade, or Tom Green?
Yeah.
Nowadays, kind of Tom Green, honestly.
Yeah.
Have you seen what he's doing lately?
Yeah, he's riding around with his cute ass dog.
Man with his dog, fucking making music in like the desert, in New Mexico.
It's
like my dream, dude.
For a while there, a second, he was huge.
He was our generation Steve Martin. Like the guy who was a character unto himself, and then when people discovered the character, he had to quit the show.
Yeah, because I remember he was in Charlie's Angels. Didn't he marry Drew Barrymore?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he had a thing going. He definitely was like, I'm an anti-comedian. Ooh, you're the anti-comedian pushing buttons.
And he didn't even have to do anything new, because what people forget is when MTV picked him up, they just used sketches from his cable access show. And then the in-studio stuff with Glenn Humplick was like brand new. So he didn't even really have to reshoot anything. Because by the time the show got popular, he couldn't, because he said like the beauty of the show was when I did the original sketches, nobody knew who I was. So I could go do the Undercutter sketch where I interrupt pizza deliveries and try and outsell the pizza delivery guy. Undercutters.
Yeah.
That's one of the best ones. Have you ever seen that?
I had not seen that.
So what he would do is he would have all these like raw dough and then pizza toppings in a tackle box, and he would find out where a pizza was being delivered, and he would chase the guy down, and when he got to the door, he would try and sell
his pizza versus their
versus his, and he would make it in front of him, and one guy gets pissed and like chases him off with a hammer. I'll break your fucking jaw, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
Was he a Brooklyn guy in Canada? Was he Canadian?
The Undercutters pizza one I think was a newer sketch that they shot.
Oh, okay.
But then he said, but when the show got popular, he was like, I couldn't do any of my pranks because
they knew who I was.
People would call me out. It's the same thing with Sacha Baron Cohen and Borat. He couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. It makes sense. They knew who he was.
So that's why Sacha Baron Cohen was like, I can't do the characters anymore because people know who I am.
He just did it. He just did.
Yeah, but Borat 2 wasn't that good. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's not great.
No, it's good.
Is it?
You can't say it's not good. You haven't seen it. It's great.
Also what he decided to do.
There you go, Jeff. Put your foot down, dude. Buddy.
But also what he decided to do was I'll make politicians the characters. And I'll do that.
No, Borat 2 was actually pretty cool. The way he kind of played on like what's like all the social justice kind of stuff. Like he kind of played into it, but didn't just like make like the woke point. Like it was definitely like a more like woke movie, I guess. But there's a lot like very artful because he used like Borat, like the daughter, to make different points about.
Okay. Was he trying to point out a kind of what like cancel culture? Was he sort of mocking that? Or I didn't see the sequence.
No, a lot of the movie is that he's so famous that he doesn't it like there's an impersonator of him in the movie or something like that.
Well, no, I mean basically it's like he just uses the daughter for the pranks because nobody knows who she is.
Okay.
But by doing that, it kind of exposes with a lot of these politicians and these figures like how sexist and kind of just kind of the.
But he even had to admit with like because the character Borat has to say like the first movie was so popular that I can't be in public. So he even acknowledges that like I had to have this girl do the pranks because if Borat was walking around, they would just follow along on purpose.
But he still manages to find people. And then in-depth discussion. He still manages to find people who don't know who he is.
And then he'll break in at the end. Like
guys.
Like he got the Rudy Giuliani one where he's like adjusting a microphone on his belt and people thought he was like grabbing his junk in front of this girl.
Oh yeah.
And the only reason people even really thought that is because when he adjusts the mic, Borat runs in is just like, see what he's doing. She's 12. She's 12. She's 12. Like,
well, that's the prank though. Like people like misunderstood the prank.
Yeah.
The prank wasn't like, look at Rudy Giuliani grabbing his dick. The prank was, what are you doing? Like, it was a more of a comedy of errors style prank.
Okay.
Than like a gotcha moment.
I like Bruno. Bruno I thought was hilarious.
I've never seen Bruno.
Oh, Bruno's pretty good. I think Bruno's solid. You
Another thing where it's like social commentary, dude. He takes this thing, this foreigner, this gay person that people are afraid of, and like makes them confront it,
There's some funny sequences, like when he's having sex with his partner, and then like the sexual positions they come up with are ridiculous. It's funny.
Well, that's why I like the Team America a special edition cut because they have
It's
the
like 20 minutes long.
prolonged. They have the prolonged puppet fuck where they're like pissing on each other and shit, and they're just like bouncing.
They did that so that they could keep more of it.
Really?
Yeah. So when they first like were giving the movie to the executives, they were like, well, they're going to tell us we can't do this and this, so let's just make it way over the top so that they'll cut back, but we'll still have
enough that we like. Yeah,
Still have
That's
crazy
smart.
So they
shit.
said they
Smart
never
move.
wanted to have a 20-minute puppet sex scene. It was so that they could keep the 1 or 2 really good minutes of it.
scenes.
Well, and it was so you could maintain a song throughout the movie where the chorus is "fuck yeah."
Because they would, because the studio would say, well, you can't have the puppet sex scene, and they'd be like, it's part of the story. What do you mean we can't have it? It's 20 minutes long. Well, what if we just 2 minutes? What if it was just 2? And that's how they would get them. So many different things.
Good idea.
Well,
Well, the movie's great. I love it.
What comedians would do in that sense is, that Comedy Central half-hour show. So you can do however long you want on that, but they're only going to show 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because who said this? Greg Fitzsimmons said, he goes, I did 21 minutes. So they only could edit out 1 minute.
That's funny. Yeah, you wouldn't do your hour.
Yeah,
exactly.
you don't, because then you're giving them the opportunity to cut everything out.
Yeah, or like reorder it and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They do that to comedians on America's Got Talent all the time. They like cut it's a minute and a half set, and they still feel like they got to cut up the order of the jokes.
Jesus.
Now I think because of that though, because he goes, I did 21 minutes and went backstage. They were fucking pissed.
Really?
So now they make you do at least 30. I think.
Pay the contract. By the way, this is this the Aborigine thing going on right now? Is this drug dealer Aborigines? Is that what this plot line is for a Crocodile Dundee 2?
Yeah, he's running from a drug dealer.
Let's see.
Do you know what the racist term in Australia for an Aborigine? Yeah,
bongs,
it's
right?
Bong. It's a bong. Because that's the noise they make when you hit them with your truck. Bong.
Oh my god.
Which is pretty rough.
Doesn't tell. Oh, the adventurer flees, to evade a drug lord.
Yeah.
Of course, it's got the drug dealer, the evil drug dealer.
Oh, and this is back when it could be an exotic Indian guy, and that was like woke.
Oh yeah.
Like, see, we made the crook a brown guy.
That's what I always like about there's certain actors, like who's the one actor who was in Training Day? He played a Mexican guy, one of the 3 guys that's going to kill Ethan Hawke. But then they find the wallet from the woman.
I don't know. I know who you're talking about, but I don't know specifically.
Yeah, but that actor, then he'll play like a Middle Eastern guy. Then he also plays like some Brazilian dude. Like we were just a kind of a random brown person. We'll put an ethnicity or a nation on you.
This looks like Fun Predator, like the vibe of this movie. Can you imagine Predator with an Australian accent?
Yeah, what would that be?
This guy looks like he could start singing at any moment. Like
Black
start
Predator,
singing like a goofy song.
Australian Predator
charm his captors.
would just be Mario Van Peebles as Predator with an Australian accent.
Exactly. How I don't even know. I can't even make that. I can't do that impression. I'm not good with impressions.
Well, because Mario Van Peebles does an Australian accent or something, and I think he does an Australian accent in Jaws 4.
No, he does. It's a Jamaican accent.
Yeah,
and it's really like, yeah, man, no, smoke the reefer, man. I don't know.
What are you talking about, dude? You're great at impressions. That was awesome.
That was spot on.
That's his Chet Hayes impression.
Spot on, man.
Spot on. Toka
cinnamon.
So far, I don't think we've seen Crocodile Dundee in this movie.
No. He shot at them. He shot at them. Crocodile
with
Paul
my
Hogan
slingshot. slingshot.
No. They have guns in Australia.
Through my boomerang. Good thing I'll get it back.
I figure we get into. I had an idea this podcast comes out at the end of the week.
Yeah,
and I don't want to throw at people stuff that they've heard all week, because all the podcasts talk about the same things. It's the nature of podcasts. You talk about the news. So I figure we get it out. Well, we didn't so much do it at the beginning today. We fucking rambled.
Yeah.
But so I figure we get it out of the way. We talk about the stuff that people talked about at nauseum, and then we move on. It'll be a clean second half.
So at the end of the first half here, we should talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
It's a good idea.
So the big one,
I'm with you.
The second biggest one was the Coming to America sequel reboot that's coming out. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
That's the biggest thing that people have been talking about all week.
I said the second biggest thing. I said
really?
the second biggest. I said second biggest.
It's in the pantheon.
Okay, that's the second biggest of everything that's been
all
going
week,
on this week.
It's the thing I've heard repeated more. I'm going off things that I heard repeated.
I gotta admit, I saw the trailer.
See,
Makes me
Crocia
wonder
saw
who
it.
you guys are hanging out with.
Crocia
dude.
saw it, and he doesn't watch dick. He doesn't know about shit.
Yeah, and you know something? It looked good. They got Tracy Morgan's in it. Tracy Morgan and Leslie Jones is in it. Old man
The
John Amos
reason
is in it.
I
It's
wasn't
funny.
trusting it is because I feel like everybody, they see it through Eddie Murphy being the greatest colored glasses. Like most sequels 20 years
Colored
later
glasses?
suck ass.
Well, exactly. Exactly. But I'm like, the jokes that I was like, these actually kind of worked. Like it was, everyone's back. Everyone. The woman he marries, she's in it.
Because they do this with all of them. Like everybody was all about the Bill and Ted sequel that came out. And it was because Alex Winter is like a real director now. So he went on radio shows and talked like this. And he called it a film. You know, I was reading about the film. And so people were like, well, it must be good. And then you go see it. You're like, no, it's a garbage fucking Bill and Ted movie.
Yeah, just cashing in.
Well, when I read the script for the film, and you know, me and Keanu said we weren't going to do it if there wasn't a reliable story.
Yeah.
Like, no, you both need
some cash.
You need the money.
Yeah.
And it took 20 years to convince Keanu Reeves because he's fucking Neo now.
to go back and be
because it was only
Ted.
Alex
He's about to be
Winter
in the MCU too.
Yeah, only Alex Winter was going on being like, you know, the film and all this because Keanu Reeves won't be caught dead talking about the new Bill and Ted.
No, he would. I remember seeing him on like Colbert or something, and he would like did not want to.
No, yeah, whatever.
Like Colbert asked him like, who would win in a fight, Neo or John Wick? And you could see Keanu like not.
Can't we talk
like,
about my?
Want to roll his eyes, you know, like.
He's probably so cool.
He is. Every story you hear about the man.
Can't we talk about my band?
Oh, that he's actually a pretty good dude.
There's this story like of him like a flight getting like his flight something got fucked up and he had to like they like put him and all these people on like buses for like 2 hours back to LA and and he was like leading songs and like keeping everybody's spirits up the whole time like all these just like random people who are going to be on this flight with him and he's like being this great like travel companion like
you know my band
through it.
Dog Star. I played bass in Dog Star.
Yeah, can't we talk about Dog Star?
No, actually we can't because that was 25 years ago, Keanu.
See, at least he rolls his eyes and goes through it though. You're not like a dick like Billy Bob Thornton who stopped an interview cold because the guy wouldn't interview him as a musician. This guy, it was like a music podcast, but he let it off with like, you know, you're a big star and you got this band now. And he was like, every time he'd mention movies, he'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh God.
And then halfway through the guy just goes, what's going on here? Like, what is, and the guy goes, well, you didn't fucking listen to me. And he goes, you wouldn't have Tom Petty on here and talk about his movies. And I'm just like, did you just compare yourself to Tom fucking Petty? Your dumb hillbilly band that your Tard brothers in.
That's like when Joaquin Phoenix went on whatever show that was and
pretended he was a rapper.
Yeah, when he's filming that documentary.
But at least that was a character.
Yeah,
Billy Bob Thornton thinks he's a rock star.
Yeah,
seemed
man.
like he was just
the whole. I remember I had a roommate who I had to drop her off because she at Park West in Chicago. She was like, yeah, I need a ride over to Park. I was like, well, who are you going to see? Oh, Dog Star. And it was all women at the it was all women at the concert.
Doing the ass to pelvis sway with their lovers. The hands over the small of their stomach.
Yeah, and just, I mean, she was like, really like, I mean, she was like dressed up to the
was
nines.
It like grunge rock or like slow shit?
Well, I mean, it was. I don't know even what Dog Star even plays.
Did you not go?
I didn't go. No, I just dropped her off.
You didn't take your lady. Wow, this is why you're single.
No. It was my roommate. She was a woman I lived with.
Still could have got in.
Yeah, well, she that was a weird roommate. She came on to me a lot. It was bizarre.
Well, yeah, she asked you to go see Keanu Reeves' band.
No, she didn't. No, she wanted me to drop her off so she could see the band.
Is that fucking?
That's Lisa Kozlowski. She's the lead actor in this.
So she never did a movie because she looks like Meg Ryan, but isn't Meg Ryan.
She got a bunch of plastic surgery. She looks nothing like how she looked here. It's pretty bizarre, actually.
That's sad, man.
Like, yeah, it's really off. It's not like a.
Well, yeah, that's like that Jennifer Grey chick from Ferris Bueller. She got a nose job and fixed her nose, and it ended her fucking career.
Yeah, no kidding. It's what a.
Because they wanted her to be the goofy nose girl.
Yeah, which exactly. There was following Barbara Streisand's footsteps. She was a trailblazer. You can follow that, play that. You're right. Yeah, I think the latest thing she did was Dancing with the Stars. She looks totally different Her nose, it totally changed everything about her face.
Yeah, she's like, I look great, but I'm a cashier now.
I work at 99-cent store.
See that hot cashier at the dollar store, man.
No,
she looks at that Dirty Dancing. No,
the cashiers at the 99-cent store, they can't really, like, it's always mom looking Mexican ladies.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Totally.
You can tell they've birthed about seven or eight children.
Yep.
In the store.
Yeah.
They got the weight on them where you're like, you're not fat. You just can't lose weight because you have too many children.
Yeah, exactly.
You have no time.
Yep. Exactly. She's 32 and has 7 kids.
Let's face it.
Yep.
No father. No, I'm just kidding. He's there on the weekends.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
He's got his buck knife, man. He's going to take care of business.
I can't see how anybody would sit through this movie. Like, so far, there's just been nothing. Is it just him being like Australian and being out of his element?
Yeah. That's what the first one was. He goes to New York City, so it's a fish out of water.
Now you're in
comedy.
my yard for the second one.
And then he meets her, but now, exactly. Then he goes back to.
People probably saw this and they're just like, "Oh, an Australian guy in Australia is not entertaining."
Well, no, I mean,
you need him to
money proves something different.
Because
man.
the third one they brought him back to L.A.
Yeah.
He had to go back to the States.
Well, this is also, again, this is like
my leather vest.
The world wasn't as integrated back then, I think. And it was like, he's
more exotic.
Yeah, he was this sort of backwater guy from like, but by 2001, things had become more integrated. 88 to 2001, big differences in the world. The wall came down and the walls come crumbling down.
What the fuck is going on Svengoolie here?
There we go.
Svengoolie. That's a channel?
No, it's they show Svengoolie's this fucking dude who paints himself up like a ghoul and he hosts a horror movie.
Exactly.
Every Saturday.
Yep. It's a good Saturday night.
We run through Svengoolie every episode on this show.
Yeah, we touch it. We touch on Svengoolie. No doubt
They're
about
showing, we touch Svengoolie.
The Black Scorpion.
Right there.
See, there he is. There's Svengoolie with his rubber chicken. His dad is the original Svengoolie.
That's amazing.
This guy right here.
It's like Gallagher 2 is what you're telling me?
He used to own, so in Jeffrey, in Chicago, there's a channel called WCIU, Channel 26, the U. Mm-hmm. His dad owned that channel. So Svengoolie's on the U. Wow. And that's how I knew him as a kid. That's how in-depth my family was with Svengoolie. They're just like, his dad owns the channel.
That's the reason why he's got a show.
Everyone in the Midwest knows what another person's father does for a living.
Yeah.
It's like a big thing. I like that kid. His dad worked at Roadway.
He was a straight shooter.
And it's always, that's when, like, I feel like that's the root of a lot of suburban racism. It's just like, I don't know about your friend Derek. His dad doesn't have a job. Like, yeah, he doesn't have a job, but it's because he sells crack and makes a lot of money.
That's a job.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a business owner.
That's a rip.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He might be a wholesaler, dude.
Exactly. So what else do people talk about this week?
Well, the big thing was the AOC and Katie Porter exaggerating. So Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the Senate's Cardi B, or the House of Representatives Cardi B. She went on, I didn't even hear the interview, but she went on a news show and recounted her tale.
No, it was on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
She loves the IG Live.
She was on Instagram Live, and I watched it.
Right before.
I watched it.
She'll go up and she'll show you her mint garden. But yeah, she started crying, and everybody was saying she exaggerated. So the big debate was like, is she exaggerating? I just think, I said,
she's an emotional Latin and she's a woman.
What if she has a child while she's trying to pass legislation?
I think people still have that in their head. They wanted her to be like, so it was like this. These motherfuckers came in here and I was like, you need to get the fuck out of my fucking life.
So Rosie Perez is going to play her in the biopic of AOC. No.
But I think, like I was saying, I don't think she exaggerated. I just think it's people interpreting, like people are so used to politicians being these stonewalls. Like Barack Obama, as much as people love him, you'd never catch him dead crying on television.
No.
He'd go out there and, it was chaotic and stressful, but we're moving on.
Me and my family, but
I don't want to. He would even use we're not going to talk about it. We don't want to give it credence.
Yeah.
No credence. But AOC is a fucking millennial and she's used to fucking going in the bathroom and fucking convulse crying over a breakup or something or whatever the fuck. My generation is good. We know where to go and cry.
Good for you.
So I think it just threw people off that she was emotional about it. Because Katie Porter, who people aren't as hard on, I don't think she cried. Like, I think the big thing with AOC is that she was crying on camera, and like you need to be fucking strong for the people.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, she is a cultural phenomenon. There's no doubt about it. I feel like they're trying to make Marjorie Taylor Greene, like they're trying to make her like the opposite of AOC.
That's another thing too. They need because the Republicans have so many.
It's not working, but yeah.
No, she doesn't have the kind of presence that AOC has.
Well, I don't think she has. I think her brain is small.
Well, and I think people who criticize the left are starting to realize that the crazies on the right are actually
crazy
nuts.
Yeah, they're
and the radicals on the left just have like radical ideas, and the radical ideas are only radical because they want to spend money.
I know.
I reiterate this point all the time on the podcast. The only reason Republicans hate liberals is because they want to spend money.
Well, but
that's it. Full stop. It's the end of why they think they're going to destroy your children's future. Why they think they're all of the myths that stem from liberalism. It starts with because they want to spend money.
And what's so disturbing is that when Trump was president, he rammed through so many budgets that were just, I mean, the spigot was turned on.
So as long as the money's being spent on weapons, things like that, it's fine.
It's okay.
We need those things.
So I think what people on the right, or not even just people who don't like the left, try and do is they try and create these real crazies. Like, they know no one on the left is a conspiracy theorist fucking research, like, nut job, so they have to be like, well, your person's a liar. She's lying about this.
What is so interesting to me,
she's just being more emotional than you would, because you're going to die of a heart attack when you're 46.
Exactly, from your diet. But it was what's interesting to me when I was young growing up, I said kid in my teen years, that was always the criticism of the left. They got these nutty conspiracies, these left-wing nut bars think it's all just business trying to take everything down. They have all these bizarre conspiracy. That was always and you were a Republican. You were like a rational, reasonable person, Well, that to me is not true now, if in case you don't realize that.
Yeah.
But that was always the thing when I was younger. It was like, oh my God, you think all these the American government does all these awful things in other countries and killing people. Where's your proof? You don't know that. It didn't happen. You don't know that. You're just making that up, That was always the thing about the criticism of the left when I was growing up, particularly about foreign policy. Because that was the Vietnam thing. The Vietnam thing still had cast a shadow into the 80s. Hence the movies.
Because I even think before Bill Clinton and JFK were like, until Obama, the only cool presidents. Like, I think it was just a known thing that, like, politicians are boring.
Yeah,
like, they're these boring, stodgy people. Yes. Yeah. So now that you actually have colorful people, I think they just
your words there, Keith.
Yeah, listen,
they want to be called people of color. POC. POC.
It is. I thought I watched it. I mean, I was like, I don't say I was moved by it, but it made a point. Like, yeah, I mean, she was.
But you didn't think she was lying.
I didn't think she was lying at all. No, I mean, this is what her experience was.
Like, people are. I think people just like, oh, you just want to get attention.
I like when they said,
but that is also true.
I mean, like trans people, they want to get attention, right?
What changes it for me immediately is I thought,
what a lie.
I thought this was like on a news thing. If this is on your own Instagram, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on an Instagram story.
Well, but if it's on the news, it's fine too. If they're asking you about it on the news.
If there's anywhere you're going to lie, it's your Instagram stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that's not a truth zone.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I take it back. I don't believe a word she said.
Cardi B has sex on Instagram Live.
Dude.
So by the way, is this Svengoolie? So someone got killed here.
Yeah, they're dragging a body up. No, this is Colombo.
Oh, this is Colombo?
Yeah. Oh. We switched into Colombo.
Is this actually even color TV? I can't tell.
No, yeah, it is.
It looks so dated
to me. It's Technicolor. They had to color it with pencils. It's just gonna look purple after a while.
Exactly.
If you watch Technicolor, because of the way it fucks with your eyes, because they had to color it with pencils, when you're watching something in Technicolor, after a while, everybody's face just looks purple.
God, wouldn't that just be a tedious job to do?
Oh, dude.
I mean, I'm sure it was someone's job over in Burbank somewhere. Like, here you go. We're going to do this for 8 hours, like
that was getting a paycheck.
Some struggling actor.
Yeah, no, I know a guy who does subtitles. He does subtitles. Brady Novak does subtitles. That's a side gig. He's a guy we know as a comic.
Is that William Shatner?
Yeah, I knew a guy who did that for like the Real Housewives shows. He just typed out captions.
The fuck is it?
I mean,
Season
like really
8.
quick. Dude, and on a reality show like that, where you're transcribing these fucking drunk people's conversations.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like all the overlapping dialogue you'd have to like decipher and stuff.
Whenever you watch closed caption, too, if you ever watch it, there's also oftentimes too where someone like maybe they're drunk because they're getting a lot of it wrong sometimes too. We're like, what's going on?
Wouldn't it be funny if
every
Sometimes
third
I think
word
it just
is
has to come out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's like we're
like on a
rifling
live
through it.
broadcast.
You have an alt writer doing it, so when Tom Hanks comes up, it says Tom Hanks, known pedophile, and then it has his dialogue underneath it. It's just like, oh, I want to touch children.
From Greece, also known as Boy Island.
Yeah.
That's why they said he moved to Greece because they have less strict pedophile laws.
Just move to Florida. That's what you're doing. I think I don't think you have to register as a sex offender in Florida. I think there's some like a lot of sex offenders are in Florida. There's a lot there actually.
Well, yeah,
that's where remember the John Walsh when he was a kid that got killed. Kidnapped. Okay. It happened in Florida, but obviously with some horrible.
That should be. I'd be cool with that. Like, you don't have to register as a sex offender, but there is 3 poisonous snakes loose in your house
at all times.
You got to just deal with that
at all times.
Shit, I know. Yeah. If you get rid of one of them, kill them, a third one comes back. Oh, look at this! Yeah, this cast is.
Oh yeah, this is fucking. We're just at the beginning here. Do you want to crack into a break here?
Yeah.
And then we'll figure out what we're gonna watch for the second half.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And then we'll do that. So we're gonna fucking ease into a break here.
Exactly.
And we will be back.
I shouldn't have messed with Spyro. He breathes fire wherever he goes. I've tried to run and hide, but he can climb and fly and swim. It's like he's everywhere. There's no hiding from him. I can't take it anymore. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, with a shell so crispy. Ay, ay, ay. So flaky. Oh. So chewy and tasty.
Hurt me.
You'll wonder why we put anything in them at all.
Por favor, drop the chalupa.
Get your hands on one now for just 99 cents. If you don't love it, we'll give you your money back. Only at Taco Bell. They're back.
Happy New Year, amigos. 4 new chihuahuas are ready to party. Get yours now at Taco Bell.
What was a week?
Wasn't at full volume. We had to give him a full Hello Larry back. It's not the second half.
But I was fidgeting around last week in our second half.
Yeah, it was like you were withdrawing from heroin, but you were hungry.
No. It was the food, but it was also from sitting on my ass all day. I feel like I'm developing like low level sciatica.
Yeah. Croesus does trucker speed.
Oh my God.
He's going to need that back pain trucker speed.
Yeah. I was just squirming around. I
thought there's some lumbar support.
Yeah. No,
one
exactly.
One of those things that stops you from slouching in your car.
You know what? I've been wearing a weightlifting belt and it's helped a lot. Like one of those weightlifting belts. But yeah, I looked it up online to get a lump. It's only $30 to buy one of those. So I just got to buy it.
Yeah, but you got to click on the website.
I know. It's so much work.
Maybe type your card in.
Well, when there's also that hesitation when you have your card in your hand and you know you could afford it, but you're like, should I? That's when you do your final, like, do I really need this?
Yeah. And the answer is yes, I do.
And this is how you're not as poor as me, because I genuinely have stress when I look at how much I have in my bank and I'm like, man, it's going to be like $30 cheaper, and I imagine my world $30 poorer and what I now can't afford.
Yeah.
And it really makes me question every purchase I make, necessary or unnecessary.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. I've been there. Listen,
that's why we need universal basic income. Andrew Yang for president. We're moving to New York to vote for Andrew Yang.
I have 3.
He's probably going to lose. He has COVID.
He has COVID now?
Yeah. Yang has COVID, right, Larry?
Did he get it from Chappelle?
Yang has COVID. Didn't Andrew Yang get COVID? Yeah, he's got it.
Is he running for office?
Confirmed by the news.
He's running for mayor of New York City.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Did he make a tech money or something like that?
He's a billionaire, dude.
Yeah, he's right there. That universal basic income, I wouldn't be, I mean, that might be in the cards.
I'm getting a free trial of it right now with being on furlough.
When I had unemployment, I've only had unemployment once in my life.
I've called
it working communism. I was actually able to do the things I wanted. I traveled.
Yeah.
I went to the Grand Canyon. I went to
That's
San
what I've
Diego.
been
I went to
doing,
San
man.
Francisco. Yeah, exactly. You're taking advantage of it. Good for
Having
you.
like fulfilling, having like a fulfilling life instead of.
We got Adventures in
grinding for money.
Babysitting going, by the way, and we're not going to have audio for the opening music because it is a very popular song, and I have learned my lesson with this copyright shit. It's
Or else sing
always
it.
it's always the music. It's about having a kiss thrust upon you by the opposite sex.
He kissed me without my consent.
God, I tell you this much.
Kiss
I
did a
find
version of
Elizabeth Shue. She's in the pantheon of women I really like.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I think she's super cute.
We'll go small TV so you can see
she does
Elizabeth
it for me.
Shue flash dancing to the song that we don't have the rights to.
Exactly.
We'll do let's see. Let's walk the rope here. Oh wait.
Yep. Exactly.
What happened?
Yeah.
Did they already shut me down?
We're watching. Yeah. Adventures in Babysitting, which I have never seen, but it is a Chicago-based movie. Yeah. We're gonna get shut down with that song.
Oh, I played a little bit of it. Yeah, that's right. I just wanted to let you know what we were up against.
Yeah, I get it. I hear you.
Whoever owns that song is probably worse than Warner Brothers.
Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly.
Look at her. Have you ever done that? Danced around in your room like that?
Yeah.
I have a few times. I have. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, sometimes I come home if I'm really jamming to a song. Maybe I dance a little.
Yeah.
I close the blinds first.
I get naked.
For sure,
and
I
open the
close the
doors.
window first.
I cry to music more than I dance to it.
Oh,
If
I
that
cry
lets you know
plenty
what
too.
I am inside.
Yeah.
What kind of person I am.
What kind of music do you
Look at
cry
that
to?
fucking Camaro, dude.
What kind
That
of music
is
do you cry to?
It's mostly like anything that I was a kid and during the years of my shattered childhood.
So it's like nostalgic crying?
Oh
Yeah.
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 Okay.
God, she's so
I guess that's
cute.
probably a lot of like why you cry
Or
for
even
music,
like, do you
though.
know what stupidly gets me emotional?
What?
Is like reunion shows. Like I watched this thing on YouTube of At the Drive-In playing their first show back in like 10 years at this small club in Austin. And the setup of like you hear everybody excited, and then as they walk on stage, it gets a little louder.
Yeah.
And then like they check their instruments and it gets a little louder. And then like they do their classic, like, tell them who we are. And then they do the hello, we're at the drive-in, we're from El Paso, Texas. And people lose their fucking minds. And then they actually start playing music, and then it builds again because people get
He
excited.
starts crying.
And it just makes me like, it just
You well up.
I just forget. I like it, but like, oh yeah, I forgot live music is the greatest thing on earth.
Yeah.
And then
it
it
is.
gets me choked up. Like when I'm
for
just
you.
like, I can't wait to do that again.
God, I'm trying to think of the last time this actor here. Wasn't he in
Hamilton, maybe.
West Wing? Wasn't he in West Wing? This guy?
That's Bradley Whitford. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks so different now.
God, I know
He looks like a college professor now. He's the dad in Get Out.
What?
What else? What else?
He's the
Ian?
dad in Get Out.
Yeah.
What?
He's
the white
the dad
dad.
in Get Out.
Yeah.
This
What?
guy.
Yep.
Holy shit!
I'd vote for Barack Obama again if I had the chance, or a third time. He
Holy
says.
shit! Look, he is this movie came out in '88, right? Or '87.
Yeah, he was a young fat-faced heartthrob.
God, Elizabeth
He's cheating
Shue is
on her,
so
by the way.
cute. So cute.
Oh,
He did
he's
the
got
old.
of course he is. He has a leather jacket.
He has
on.
COVID. This would actually be a viable thing now.
What?
Because he canceled the date on her because he has the flu and he's contagious.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Best
Yeah.
thing that's ever happened to me. Chris.
Is that Penelope Ann Miller?
Chris, it's a hoax.
I gotta get out of this place. It's like a Dairy Queen. You only get one flavor.
There's only one.
Brenda, you know, I
strain.
asked you over here to cheer
Like
me
Dairy
up.
Queen.
Look how huge their hair is. Did that turn you on in the 80s? Was that a big part of like, look how jacked up her fucking hair is?
I thought it was a bit too much, but every once in a while, a woman would do it right. There was a woman in college that I had a total crush on from afar.
What was her name?
Natalie Tesla. That was her name, Natalie
You think
Tesla.
any relation?
I
To
have
the
no
coil?
idea.
Is she related to the coil?
She was a daughter of Israel, and I've had a thing for the daughters of Israel.
We love globalists on this podcast.
This is the thing. I've had a thing for the daughters of Israel. And her hair was done right. She was in a political science class of mine, and I would intentionally sit 2 rows behind her just to look at her hair.
Look at all the blemishes on her fucking leg.
Well, you know, she's a human being. God, she's
Go
so...
back. I think we just found a flaw.
Let's see.
An Elizabeth Shue flaw. Look at these knee fucking marks she has. She is so pretty though. Is this after Karate Kid?
Oh, yeah. This is 88, 87, 88.
What's her mom talking about? Oh, so look at that. Look at those fucking.
No, those are.
She looks
That's her.
fine.
Her
Look at
tights
those
or whatever.
birthmarks.
No, those
I
were
appreciate not covering those up though. They probably would want to make up those up quick.
Yeah, that is a look to. She's the frumpy friend with her glasses.
Oh yeah, and her hair's not all jacked up like fucking. You got to have jacked up hair.
Yeah, the big hair was big then. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Big
What it
hair
was, I wonder
so much
what
work, dude.
is the drive of that though. Usually, you know the root of like who was the first woman to jack up her hair like that. And
I think a lot of it was there was still long hair from the 70s. You still had long hair from the 70s, and then that was a look, you know. And so, but it was not. I mean, in the 70s, it was much more of a natural look. Although parted on the middle, feathered hair was big in the 70s.
Yeah,
but definitely was. I mean, I think of L.A. in the 80s had poofy hair, man. This has such an 80s color palette. Look at this.
oh, absolutely, got the little
I
kid.
love it, dude.
She loves Thor.
Mom kill you when she catches you wearing your skates.
Keith Coogan, he's a proud boy now. I don't know. I'm just fucking making wild accusations.
There's the 80s.
He's in
Kitchen.
Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. He's in 2 movies with babysitter in it. That probably has to be a rarity in
Fetish,
Hollywood.
dude. He only took projects.
Yeah, exactly.
That would satisfy his dark desire.
The Agent. Another babysitter movie's coming out. All right,
All right.
get him out
Get
to
us
the
that
audition.
babysitter kid.
There's that wagon. That is the car of a parent right there.
Absolutely,
pulling up.
Absolutely. And yeah, this is North Shore Chicago without
Absolutely.
a doubt. Without a doubt, North Shore Chicago.
This is probably not copyrighted.
I think you're right. Yeah. It's the late 80s, kind of a blues song, but really, really poppy.
I'm not Kenny Loggins, so you won't get blocked on YouTube.
I think I asked this question before. What was the last Kenny Loggins movie song? What was the last Kenny Loggins?
Emmeline.
It's because in the 80s it was hit after hit after hit after hit.
Yeah.
What was his last one? Do you know?
Even though we ain't got money.
Over the top was "Meet Me Halfway Across the Sky." That was a Kenny Loggins.
That's too much Thor. I was obsessed with stuff as a kid.
It's weird to see all this Marvel in a movie now
without getting sued. Their dicks off.
The fact that they could afford to like.
They probably got only Thor, so they were like, "We're getting our fucking money out of this."
Yeah. Well, comic book movies had not made. I mean, Superman was the first modern one.
Well, I mean, and at the end of this, Vincent D'Onofrio ends up being Thor. So this is technically the first Marvel movie.
Wait,
hilarious.
What?
Oh yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. So they go to Chicago and their car gets fucked up. So that's why they're stuck in the city. And the guy working on their car is a young Vincent D'Onofrio, and she flips out because he looks like Thor.
Oh, okay.
And at the end of the movie, she gives him she goes to give him her helmet because he saves them. And she goes, "No, kid, I already got one at home."
Oh.
So they tease that he is Thor. So this is the first Marvel movie.
Oh, the MCU, man.
Well done. Well done, Keith.
Yeah.
You didn't just hear what.
His hair just looks like the shorter version of hers.
So Jeffrey and Adam, neither of you have seen this movie, right?
Neither.
No.
So you guys know the plot. She's a babysitter. She's got to babysit these rugrats. They're going to end up in Chicago, the gang-ridden, bad fucking Gary, Indiana, Chicago. And he loves her. He's the oldest son.
You can tell
he beats his little pud to her every night.
He yanks it.
Probably just got done doing it. That's why he's so fucking shocked.
It reminds me of Gwen Henning. It's August 27th, 1984.
Yeah, now imagine if you got done pulling your little Crocious to her and then she fucking knocks on your door.
Yanking it? Oh my God, it would have blown me away. It was my grandfather. I wouldn't know. I would.
Crocious, Gwen's at the door.
Double bust, dude.
Yeah.
What it was, double bust, exactly. But what it was about Elizabeth, it's her eyes. That's what did it for me.
Well, she's not. There's a lot of attractive women, but they're attractive and you're like, this woman would never speak to me. Elizabeth Shue not only looks like someone who she's conventionally pretty, she looks like she's got the vibe of someone you could bring to see your parents and they won't think she's a strumpet little whore or something like that.
Yeah. She's a good girl. She's very, it took me until this year. and I'm in my 50s, to finally realize that for a long time I was like, no, I wanted this woman to, she's going to be some libidinous sex screen. No. You know what I like? I like a good girl. I do. I'll just admit it. That's what I like.
Well, they're good for the long run.
You know,
you need like, even for, I never got the whole like, you need a crazy girl just to date for a short amount of time. Do you know the trouble you can get into in a short amount of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know the sex you can have though?
Yeah, but that's where I'm different. I was always a little more asexual than my friends. Like I don't, that's the last thing on my list.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Tell me more, Keith.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told you.
Look at those coats, dude. They're going out on the town. They got their fucking faux leather on.
It is.
It's fake castle door. That's a total rich person thing. Is we're gonna have a giant bank
Look how big
vault
the mom's
door.
hair is, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's hair
Look
was
how big
big.
her hair is, dude.
That's old lady jacked up.
That's like bad, dude. That's the bad kind.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was a look though back then. That was a look.
They made a joke about his candy eating because he's got acne, which I never.
That was always a big.
Does he have acne? I don't see any.
Well, they say he's gonna get it if he keeps eating the chocolate.
That was a total 80s rumor. Yeah. Absolute 80s rumor. You want to know why you have acne? You're 17 years old. That's the reason why you have acne.
Greasy.
This is what happens.
There's Anthony Rapp. So this is rents.
Urban America in the 80s, it was so ignored. There was such a dearth of investment that a lot of urban America in the 70s and 80s, it was still recovering. In the 90s, Clinton's presidency was kind of a big deal. They put more money into the cities, and the cities are actually certainly safer than they used to be, I think, in certain ways. Maybe not, maybe so. But I mean, I remember Chicago definitely being a fucking tough city back then. You wouldn't go west of Halstead.
They say that about LA though, don't they? But in like the 80s and the 90s?
Well, I can tell you from my point of view, it's one of the biggest things that's different for me living here in the 90s versus now is there aren't nearly as many drive-by shootings. It is not. It was every night when I lived here in the 90s. Another drive-by shooting. It was, I think in 1996, LA had 1,100 murders. It had 250 last year, I believe. Which that's a dramatic decrease.
Yeah.
So LA was up there with Chicago then.
Oh,
LA was bad.
Oh, you think of Colors or Boys in the Hood or what was that, Arab there? Boys in the Hood. I don't know. Was that a Hebrew? I don't know what it was. A Menace to Society was also. It's all that kind of era of LA. The gun violence was huge.
Who is this kid?
I gotta say, Anthony Rapp's excitement is real. That's how hype people got when you went to the city as a suburb kid.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, you're going to Chicago? Can I go?
Yeah.
That's like my mom driving distances in the suburbs is like pulling fucking teeth. When I was a kid, I wanted to meet the wrestler Bret Hart. He was at Borders Books in Orland Park, Illinois.
Yeah.
And it was like 40 minutes from where we live.
And your mom was just like, okay.
She wouldn't do it. She told me no. When I asked her if we could go to the Orland Park Mall and meet Bret Hart, it was like 4:00 and he was going to be there till 7. And she like laughed at me. Like,
no, just dismissed you. Just dismissed
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, I remember going into the city. First time I went into Chicago was on a train when I was 8 years old. We're going
like the L train?
Or no.
Like the
Amtrak. Amtrak. I went from the East Coast to the Midwest. We stopped in Chicago, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Was it bad?
And I remember going.
Did it smell like piss?
No, I went to the Sears Tower. Went to the top of the Sears Tower because we had like 4 or 5 hours to mess around. So I'm having my little freak out right now.
When have you been to Chicago, Jeff?
A whole lot.
Recently? Have you been there during the Chirac era?
I mean, within the past couple of years, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I went to school in Illinois, 3 hours south of Illinois. So
what's the go-to?
All my friends are from that area.
Where'd you go to school again?
Milliken.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned that. Exactly. Yep.
What's the go-to city in South Dakota? Like when you're
Where I'm from, Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls,
so that's enough though, but like it wasn't like if you're going on a big vacation was like, let's go to Minneapolis this summer.
Yeah, I mean, we went to Minneapolis, pretty regularly. We would go to like the Wisconsin Dells.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty accessible. Yep. Chicago is pretty close. Sometimes we go to the Omaha Zoo.
Where is that perspective of, I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's fine.
The cutoff of with the Chicago of that scene, like where was that from? Like I'm sure the angle of that shot.
What?
Darkness, beware.
No, they'll do it again. Here.
Oh, she's naming fucking. They're teasing her for liking superheroes because she's a girl and she likes superheroes.
Yeah.
So what? I think they're on the Edens right now.
Yeah, the Dan Ryan.
They're on the Edens Expressway.
What's the other one? There's the Kennedy, the Eisenhower, the
Stevenson.
Edens, the Stevenson.
Yep.
And then, but they're all numbers, like, and different parts of it. Like the Dan Ryan is a specific part of I-94. And like the Stevenson is 55 or something. I used to know it. My
absolutely.
My dad would tell me every morning. And I think that's unique to Chicago, that our highways have all like in memory names. We named all of our highways after drunk Irish people.
The dangerous Dan. Getting a Playboy when I was a kid, it was literally like finding gold or something.
Well, Anthony Rapp's gay ass brought that.
Well, no, is he the guy who's filming everyone in Rent? Is he the guy who's filming everyone?
Yeah.
He's like the.
He's in Dazed and Confused.
Opens it up, narrates.
What's he in Dazed and Confused?
He's the blonde nerd with Adam Goldberg.
Yeah, exactly.
SpaghettiOs with meat.
So she's telling a scary story because it's dark on the highway. Look at him, got that puss tongue out.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
That's how he rims out.
The
He's
beam.
Just thinking about rimming out male butthole. He got raped by Kevin Spacey.
Oh, so is he one of the guys who came and said,
absolutely.
That he got pop. So that's.
They're already in the city, by the way.
Yeah,
they just showed the bridge. Like that means they live in a near suburb, near west or something.
They probably live in River Forest, Oak Park. They don't live in Maywood. They wouldn't have the right hue, if you know what I mean. There may be Berwyn. If they were Berwyn or Cicero, they'd have much worse hair than what they have.
See, this was back before they segregated the city of Chicago.
Yeah, no, Chicago's been segregated since day one.
You made me think of something. Well, back it was all black.
Yeah.
You made me think of something though. So you said you took a train. I remember going to a Cubs game in the early 90s, and my dad got hammered and tried to get us back home, and he got us lost on the L train on the south side of Chicago, and he was all hammered, giving people guff, like trying to defend us, but like over defending us, like basically starting shit with people.
Oh my God, that's horrible. You thought the blacks were going to mess with you?
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Dude.
What a dad.
That's what they're going to do.
We got it. We made it though. Like we were supposed to take the L to the train station, and this was no cell phone. So my grandpa is at the fucking metro station,
just waiting and
waiting for us.
Yeah.
And my dad's tooling us around. And I remember being terrified because the track is shut down, but there's a portion of the elevated train in Chicago where the train is wider than the track you're on.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like you're floating.
Yeah, exactly.
And I remember being on the train. My dad is yelling at black people. And I'm looking over the side of the train and the train's wobbling because it's turning, and I'm just like, I'm going to die. Either this train's going to fall off or my dad's going to get us murdered by a fucking Crip or a gangster disciple.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever the fuck.
A vice lord.
Yeah, a gay lord. There's a Chicago gang called the Gay Lords.
Absolutely. The Blackstone
4th
Rangers.
Street Gay Lord, the Blackstone Rangers.
Because it was
that sounds like a crew of Robin Hood's men.
The Blackstone Rangers. No, yeah, they're from Blackstone, the street.
Why don't you just go take a walk over there, okay? Right there.
Uh-oh. They're
well, yeah, the hook-handed man picks him up. This is like everything that happens in this movie has a hint of danger right off the bat.
Yeah, exactly. Why does he have that?
Everybody stay behind me.
She's like the brave girl.
Because she's fucking Thor, dude.
Jackson Boulevard.
How terrifying would that be if a tow truck driver just walked up to you whistling?
Dude, whistling is almost always pretty creepy.
And he's doing it well.
Yeah, good.
There's a reason why he was
creepier.
cast,
Sarah?
Jackson Boulevard.
Listen.
You went out an expressway without a spare?
Or history.
Ancient history.
Just relax. Stay calm.
You couldn't even make
Don't
a joke.
panic.
People are different in this city. Do you understand that?
Be afraid of a guy with a hook hand?
Don't listen to him.
It's ableist.
He just wants to scrape our faces off.
What, you're scared of this? You kids must be from the suburbs.
You're 708ers, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm a 708er.
You're 708er.
He
Did you just leave?
No.
Did you help him?
No, he's going to tow their car.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to just leave.
WCIU Studio. See, I told you that TV channel?
Yep, there it is.
WCIU.
With
So yeah, so they're in the near south side right there.
With Spagoogle?
With Svengoolie.
Svengoolie.
No, they're in the west. It's just
You know,
this is the west side.
as a kid, my
The west
dream was to get big enough in comedy where I get my own cable access show on WCIU channel 2060U.
Svengoolie?
And I was like, no, just my own like late night talk show. I wanted to be the king of fucking Chicagoland television. And I was like, that'll be enough. That'll be my career.
It's great.
But like
Make it still happen.
Well, I mean, Pat Tomasulo took that.
Yeah, no kidding. He did.
Babysitting for these kids and
Goes on WGN News making fart noises, and he's the king.
Don't he and like Patty Vasquez have a thing or something?
Oh yeah, they go back and forth.
Patty Vasquez started comedy the same time I did.
Yeah, she's got a radio show. She gets all her comedians on.
no, that wouldn't be right.
He ends up being like, they do that thing which I think would be offensive now, where they bring him on at first and he's like a fucking creepy one-handed degenerate, and then he says some big words, so they're like, oh, but he's smart, so he's fucking nice. He's a gentle giant.
Yeah.
My name's Chris Parker.
Pruitt. Handsome John Pruitt.
Wrong hand to shake.
You see?
Ew.
There you go.
That's gross, dude.
Dude,
I
now
would
it's
never,
getting really dark.
I would never shake
A hook?
There's the Willis Tower.
Oh, that's been
Disgusting.
in orifices. Yeah, it's definitely got COVID on it before COVID. Got his little hook hole for his steering wheel.
Hey, mister.
Yeah, Red, what?
How did you...
Anthony Rapp is jerking him off.
Your hand. Was it a nom?
Was it Nom?
Great, no.
That was still a thing.
Well, Nom was like 4 years before
I was
this.
going to say, it was still a thing. I cannot express to you guys how the shadow of Vietnam was in everything.
Every summer
until like the early
blockbuster.
90s, until the first Gulf War.
Every year, I would be willing to bet, and we can even go through it, that every year until 1994, there was a Vietnam movie.
What? Oh, yeah. Hollywood stayed away from it. It had a little burst in the late 70s, but it was still too close. And then they didn't touch it in the 80s until Platoon.
Because you had Platoon, then you had Born on the 4th of July.
You had Full Metal Jacket. Hamburger Hill.
Tears of the Sun was like the 90s.
And then they also had Born on the 4th of July. Then there was also a Tommy Lee Jones one. It was the third one of the, because it was supposed to be like Platoon, Born on the 4th of July, and then they had another one that was sort of Stone directed that was also about like a guy who had an Amerasian child. That's what it was called. Amerasian.
Amerasian?
GIs went over and had sex with Vietnamese women, and they had Amerasian children from the war,
From the war.
Yeah, but that was still, like, again, until the first Gulf War, when the first Gulf War was declared over by old man Bush, he said, we finally kicked that Nam thing. That's what he said in 1991.
At least they still weren't to replace it with.
Yeah, it was 18 years after the war ended, and it was still cast a shadow.
Don't worry, guys. We got a new war now.
Yeah.
At least we were over calling all Asian people Japs at that point.
Yes, that is true. Although I remember a kid saying that in elementary school. I have a Jap neighbor.
So just to catch you guys up, while we were talking, he got a big giant brick cell phone call. One of those big brick car phones.
Yeah.
And his wife is cheating on him. So he fucking sped his semi truck to fucking where they film fucking Shameless.
He's gonna kill him with the hook, huh?
And he just committed a murder. So now they run, and this is what sets them loose.
Yeah, you got to get out of there.
His wife is disgusting, by the way.
Oh my god!
Well, he's got one hand. Who's he going to get?
I feel like they missed opportunity to have some sort of joke about trying to shoot the gun with the hood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Some sort of
you're right.
fumbling
Yeah,
with the hook.
the gun like falls off or
Yeah,
something.
or he's
Yeah,
like,
go.
Oh yeah, so now they have to get the windshield repaired because he just shot a fucking hole through it.
That looks like my stalker. It looks like Laura Greenlee.
Lock the doors.
You have a stalker?
Yeah, for 3.5 years.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, true, full on. I had to go to restraining order.
Crocious is on a FBI training video about how to deal with victims of stalkers and stalkers.
Yeah.
And they had him do it. And the best part about it is all of the people tell their story, and it's all like, I was afraid to wake up in the morning. Like, I feared for my life on a daily basis. And Crocious goes, well, yeah, I couldn't do open mics.
That's the truth.
So
Absolutely.
you would go to open mics and she would just be there.
Oh yeah. It's a hell of a story. It's a hell of a long story. It is, but it is. Yeah. And I didn't even realize I was being stalked until about 6 months into my stalking. But I was.
So what's that moment like? I guess I know, I understand it's a long story, but like, what's the moment when you realize, oh, I'm being stalked? Like, what makes that switch finally flip?
Here's what happened. Great question.
So you're seeing her everywhere for 6 months.
Exactly. I'm doing book shows, mics, and she was always just around. She would always be in the periphery of my vision. Like, I'd be talking to someone, like if I was talking to you, she'd be standing 10 feet over in that
You know what they
direction,
say,
right in the
Jeff?
periphery of my vision.
She was always around.
And she was
around.
She would look at me, and she'd be at these mics, and she came up to me one time and was like, listen, for a long time, I've been wanting to say this to you, and just looking in your eyes right now is too intense, but I just find you very attractive and I want to be with you. And she gave me this kind of awkward hug. And I was like, yeah, I'm seeing someone right now. Thank you. I tried to be kind of humor her. And from that turned into three and a half years of stalking. I didn't realize I was being stalked though until for months she kept saying her attraction to me, professing her attraction. I would be like, try to be nice to her. I was like, no, thank you. I appreciate that, but I'm not interested, but thank you. And hey, finally there was a show. God, what was it again? Yeah. There was a show where, it was a Halloween show at the Lincoln Lodge. And the Halloween gag was you did an impression of a comedian you didn't like. So I did an impression of Carrot Top.
Okay.
And I had a big bag of props. One of my props was my high school yearbook So, and I'd show, it was all like basically, I call this an umbrella. You use it when it rains. Like, it was all just things that were already, it was a bad idea. So I did that, and I would throw all the props down, and I had 20 props. I didn't know she was sitting kind of.
It's almost like the joke was all the props around you by the end of the joke.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And one of them was like, look, I have Adam Crocious's high school yearbook. I invented that. It's where you have pictures from high school. Okay, whatever. And I had his voice. So I threw it down, and I went to pick all my props up, and I didn't have my high school yearbook, but I didn't even realize I didn't have it. I didn't realize it. Well, 2 days later, I went to a mic, and she's going to perform. She was sometimes a performer, but one of these people was mentally ill but performs,
Yeah, a comic.
Exactly. So I'm in the front room. I'm drinking a beer. This guy comes, buddy of mine, Brian McGannon, comes barreling in for the other room. I was like, you got to get in here right away. It's like, okay, whatever. So I go in. She's on stage, and she's lighting she's lighting a sage candle because she was a practicing Wiccan. She admitted that. And she brings up my high school yearbook senior class picture, and she had blown it up to like a 14 by 11 piece of paper. And she was like, and look at what a cute smile he has. I don't like the direction of our relationship, so I'm going to light this sage candle for our relationship. And people were just like, what is going on? There was not humor in it. So I went up. Aaron Foster was going to go on after
classic
her.
Comedian though.
What the hell?
That's a classic comic though. He's just found out that this girl is doing insane voodoo like bits, and he goes, "Where are the jokes?"
This isn't even funny. If you're gonna stalk me, at least do it.
Where are the jokes?
So I go up on stage after. Aaron Foster was. He said, "I want you to go up there."
Wait, so she burns it? She burns the photo? Like,
No. But this is key. You are on the right path, though. So to answer your original question, how did I know I was being stalked? So I go up on stage, and I'm just like, listen, this has to end. I am not attracted to you. This ends now. I don't like you. And people are like, what's going on? She pulls a chair to the front of the stage because she was like, I want you to say it to my face. And I said, I don't like you. Please go away. I leave. I didn't think I was being stalked at that time. I thought that was kind of weird. The next day, I'm at a different mic. She shows up and says, I'm so sorry about that. I will never do that again.
Kumail Nanjiani was in the back going, Adam was so mean to that lovely woman.
Yeah, well, he was there. Kumail was around. And then he made an awful comment to me one time about this whole experience, but that's a whole other story.
No, you got to say it now.
What it was is, don't you kind of like it that someone likes you that much?
What a fucking...
that
is the comment of someone who would dominate Hollywood.
Yeah.
Well, he is now.
Yeah, very much. And I was just like, no, it's really a weird experience. So anyway, so she hands me this envelope. She's like, I'll never do it again, which was the pattern of our stalking. She would do something, I get upset, and then she'd apologize, but then she would start doing stuff again. So she gives me this envelope, and I was like, please go away. Oh, just open it up sometime. So I had the envelope. I open it up later. It's confetti. There's a bunch of confetti in the envelope. I put it out, and I start putting the pieces together. She had taken my high school yearbook picture that she had blown up and ripped it into concentric 1-inch by 1-inch pieces. Like she consciously,
like a ransom note.
Yeah, and ripped it up and then gave it. So it was like 30 pieces, and I put it together, and I'm like, this is fucking weird. A ripped up picture of yourself is fucking. It felt different. It was different than anything else she had done before.
Yeah.
So this is even before I went to the library. I didn't go online. I went to the library and I got you're being stalked, books on stalking. They had the most common signs you're being stalked. First most common sign is unsolicited calls. So you get calls at work or at home, which she had called me at work, called me at home. I had to change my number. Mm-hmm. Second most common sign, ripped up picture of yourself as you're being stalked. And I was like,
go.
She's fucking stalking me. She's actually stalking
As
me.
Crocious is reading, he's going like, oh yeah. Yeah, she's definitely
Gwen.
doing that.
Gwen. And she's there watching him read.
Yeah.
No, it literally, it was, and then from that, there was just it just built up into
this
the point.
Is something I wish they bring back, by the way. I'm going to cut to the
TVs?
story. The
Yes.
TVs at the bus stop.
I remember
need to
these
come
big
back.
time. I remember these big time.
What were they playing? Were they playing nothing but studs 24/7?
Good deep cut, man. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was a good one, Keith. Studs. I remember watching
people
Studs.
who don't know,
the guy who was on that.
Studs was a dating show in the late 1980s, and here's why I remember that. So when my dad had the tail end of him having his own house, he had my dad has to sleep to a TV. And I remember for a little bit, my dad, because he was just in the mode of like, I'm winning this divorce. So he would make me and my sister sleep in the same bed with him. Like it was a huge bed. We were like apart. Yeah. But I remember he would always have a small TV and MASH and Studs was always on, and he loved Studs.
It's
Studs
hilarious.
was basically a hip love connection, basically, where like they'd send two people on a date and then they'd fucking interview them after, basically.
Yeah. And it was about, and it'd be like stud guys, like beefcake kind of guys, bro, kind of pre-bro, like.
But do you know what I remember? I remember waking up because of this goddamn TV, because I don't like sleeping to TVs.
Yeah.
And I would do this with my grandpa. Whenever I would wake up in the middle of the night as a kid, I liked the cold side of the pillow. And for some reason, I was small enough, I would lay above his head long ways along the top of the pillows. And I remember just getting up, doing that, and then like seeing Studs in black and white, and then like falling asleep and like just not being comfortable.
Yeah, no, I remember watching Studs when I first moved to Chicago and thought it was hilarious. It was like a guilty pleasure, like a bad show you liked watching was Studs.
Yeah,
all those dating shows are like that, dude. I mean, they kept making. There's that show Next for a long time on MTV.
You know what I did this week?
But it's the same idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just trash. It's like junk food TV.
Yeah, absolutely. What I watched this week, and I wanted to mention this on the show. I'm glad you reminded me, Jeff. You reminded me of. I watched the Dating Gang episode with the guy who was the serial murderer. You heard that story? The guy I watched it, and it was. It was knowing that he killed 3 people after that episode. Mm-hmm. It was weird. I mean, he just the way he carried himself in that show, it was so late 70s. Like it was like bad sexual innuendo jokes.
Also, all the murders, there was like
But again, that's how they all still are. All the dating shows are still bad. It's nothing has really changed with those dating shows.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just the modern take, but it's still full of like
bad double entendres.
Great with in the cockpit, just stupid shit like that. They still do that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so it was, but it was, I watched that and I was like, I watched like maybe 10 minutes of it or something. And he's just a weird looking dude. Plus, he was the classic thing. When a guy is a photographer, when he's a professional photographer in the 70s, confirmed creep. You're a confirmed creep when you're a professional photographer in the 70s. That's just what it was. Hey, can I look at you? Because
they modernized it a little bit because in 1 Hour Photo, he's a film developer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Robin Williams is. But it's still photo. Anything in the photo area, you're looking at buttholes.
Yeah, you see, and you have creepy thoughts going on, you know. So, yeah, it was. Anyway,
just to do a movie catch up real quick. This is a great story, by the way. But to catch you guys up on the movie right now, so they have to go get their fucking car towed. So first, they jump into a random car because there were bullets flying at this fucking house.
Yeah.
And then the guy that was cheating on. So the car they get into, I was about to include a meaningless character. That's why I hesitated.
Sure.
So the car that they randomly get into, this black dude jumps in and steals it.
Well, because he's black.
Because he's black.
Exactly. So you do.
Was
he like, yo, Jack?
No.
What's
That's
up?
another racist thing.
Yeah.
So he sees in the back that there's kids back there and they freak out, but then you find out that he speaks like a white person.
Oh, so he's trustworthy.
He's very trustworthy.
Candace Owens. Okay,
and
exactly.
so they are now at...
He turns around, he's like, COVID isn't real.
So
where are you
now
guys going?
he has now... So he has now dropped off the car that he stole to his black gang and basically making them like escape, but they're like scaling the rafters, so these black hoods.
Oh, not the Playboy.
Oh, well, it's a different Playboy. So there's this mobbed up Playboy that see that writing on that centerfold. That's important to this fucking these bloods right here. So them having this Playboy is going to send them after them the whole movie.
Dang, so it's just Crocodile Dundee again. It's just the drug lords chasing.
Who was that cat?
That's the nice black guy.
Exactly. Yeah. He was introduced, but I don't recall him being in other things because he was. I mean,
it's Black Casey Jones. We'll call him.
You know, we're mob guys. We hang on to airport hangers.
This is my artsy fartsy. I want to make a movie just like this, beat for beat. But the little girl falls, snaps her neck. And then the credits roll for 45 minutes. And you just watch her dead, mangled body.
And you see, here's the key grip.
Look at how fucked up
Dolly.
that guy's teeth are.
Because that's how this situation would end. You'd get this far, someone would slip off these rafters, die, and then they would murder them. And then that would be it.
He's got his Eddie Murphy Raw jacket on, you know.
So now they're on a roof. They're on the blackest roof in Chicago.
What's up, Jack?
So basically they're at I love how they want to set up that it's a chop shop. So his office has like steering wheels hanging from it.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a steering wheel I took off a
coat rack.
Audi or whatever logo that is.
It's a Volkswagen. The cars of the Nazi.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The people's car.
Yeah. And then I don't know if people also another fact, BMW used to make helicopters and the logo of BMW is a spinning helicopter blade.
Wow.
The circle under the BMW.
I think that was an idea that Hitler had in Germany that everyone should have their own
helicopter
also.
You gotta fucking the only way to escape a Jew is like a fly. You have to fucking leap and then fly away. So the only way to do it is to ascend via helicopter.
Crazy if every apartment had you had like a helipad for every unit.
Yeah, that's just a bad idea.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, no, it is a very good idea for the final solution.
Hitler's on meth, so.
Oh yeah, he had problems. No doubt about it.
We all had fucking helicopter, man. What if we all had helicopters?
This episode will be called "Hitler Had Problems." You know, that'll be the name of this episode.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking corporate in that I usually name the episodes after whatever trending event we talked about.
Sure.
You got to do it for the YouTube grabs.
I get it, man. That's not a bad idea. It's smart strategy. See,
See,
here's where they're actually on the back lot
I've been
in Burbank.
through murder. Yeah, this is just the most unghetto looking thing. What are they? Bruce Wayne's parents? Oh, this is when. So this is a famous scene. As you know, black people just play the blues in Chicago.
Exactly. It's Buddy Guy, you know.
So they run onto the stage and this guy, Jeffrey, you're going to love this. This guy doesn't let them leave until they sing the blues. He's got to, ain't nobody leave this place unless you sing the blues.
Ain't nobody leaving this place till y'all sing the blues.
Yep.
White girl gonna sing the blues too.
I'd like to see that. I'd pay to see that.
What the motherfucker? This.
So my dad smoked crack. Whenever I hear I see a crowd, I just I'm getting ready to say that.
Uh-oh. They're white.
Yeah.
They're
they
black.
think that guy's old enough to where he's just like, we're about to get lynched.
Sir, we didn't mean to interrupt your little concert here. If you don't mind, we'd just like to let ourselves off the stage.
Nobody gets out of this place without singing the blues.
That's right.
What?
Nobody leave this place without singing the blues.
You want me to sing?
Who wrote the script? You know, they had
This dude named David Simpkins.
You know, was it Dickie Simpkins' brother?
Yeah.
Remember Dickie Simpkins?
Oh yeah.
You know, he was a bad
scored no
Anthony
points.
Rapp is
Famous for being on the Bulls and being the most ineffective player during the championship years.
Yeah, he got a couple rings. Was he
Dickie Simpkins would do good during one playoff game, and it would make up for having him the whole season. They would put Dickie Simpkins in when they were up by like 30 points, and he'd score no points.
Yeah.
Look at all these fucking.
Nobody's leaving this stage until they star
is that
in a
Zanies?
Broadway musical.
Yeah, this is jokes and notes between Cedric the Entertainer set and Steve Harvey.
Yeah. This is all jokes aside. Is what it would have been. You know. This is like
That dude was high as hell.
There was still this ham-handed interpretation of whatever.
Hi. My name's...
Does she win him over?
I guess we'll just have to watch and find out.
That's a suburb.
I'm from where?
Probably figured that out.
What suburb? You probably figured that out.
That's the most in Chicago thing to. What suburb? Where are you from?
Singing the blues.
Woo! That's a good time. Talk
Full
amongst
circle.
yourselves. I gotta pee.
Yeah. The silver dollar room.
Dude, I want to go to a bar where I have to sing before I can leave. That sounds awesome, dude. I'm forced to show off for everyone before I sign off for the night, dude.
Have you done a solo on stage before? Have you sang a solo?
Oh, many times, yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Yeah, I always got the solo in choir, and yeah, always, man.
Well, what did what songs did you sing? I'm curious. I want more background. Jeff.
I mean, I've like been a singer for a long time, so I've sang like all sorts of music, like every era of musical theater, lots of different operas.
Wow, good for you.
And lots of I have a lot of choral experience. I'm like a singer, like first, really,
okay,
before anything.
Interesting. I knew you like you played music. I knew that.
Yeah,
I knew that,
singing is like what got me into performing.
Okay,
like so I started singing in choir, and then that's what got me into musicals, and that's what got me into like a theater degree. And started my whole journey.
Interesting.
I don't know what I'm trying to think of. One of the solos I had.
Yeah, what song?
It was a pretty popular song. What? Oh, I was. You'll take the high road and I'll take the low road. That was my fucking solo. I remember we sang it at a clinic at DePaul in Chicago. We were on choir tour in high school.
Wow.
And they cut the solo in half because I was a junior. And there was this guy who
I'm
was
trying to add
senior.
reverb to your voice, Jeff.
Oh, you want me to sing?
No, that's for later. You're closing the show with that.
But so like we did the song, whatever that fucking song is called, and they cut the solo in half. So I like can't remember if I had the first one or the second one, but I like crushed it. And then they gave the other half to this senior because he was a senior.
Okay.
And the guy, so we were doing this clinic with like the big choral guy at DePaul. And after the song, he was like, wow, that guy. And he pointed at me. He was like, that guy's such a great voice, doesn't he? And everybody was like, yeah, he does. And then one of the guys was like, what about Mike? The other guy who had the solo. And the guy was like, oh, yeah, he was good too. It's like,
you fucking.
It's like bullshit, dude. I should have had the whole thing, but they cut it in half, man.
Yeah.
Anthony Rapp's picking up a hooker.
Yeah.
She's too old for
So he's on North Avenue. They're on North Avenue.
Even the hookers have big hair, dude.
Oh, yeah.
How old are you? I'm 17. So am I. You're 17?
You look older than her, Elizabeth Shue.
What are you doing on the streets?
I don't know about that.
I'm working on North Avenue and North Avenue and Halstead.
There's a Home Depot right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris, why aren't you here?
She's blind without her glasses.
Classic. Can't. Is that a Coke machine? I can't tell.
Is that a cock machine? I love those.
She reaches in. It's that creepy guy from before, and
It's a kitten.
They go out.
gags. It's a rat, probably, right?
It is absolutely a rat.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the matter? You got lost?
That's the true mark of a nerd. She was able to tame a rat. Only nerds can tame rodents.
We're gonna kill it.
What? You monsters! Why would you want to kill a poor defenseless little kitten?
Kitten? This ain't no kitten kid. That's a jumbo-sized sewer rat.
It's white, by the way, which means it's a pet rat.
Yeah, it's just a pet rat.
Yeah. And it's going to be
just
thrown,
went to a
thrown
pet
on my
store like
balls
real
in
quick
1999.
before the shot.
Also,
dude.
those remind me of the vending machines. Remember the vending machine that would drop the cup and fill it with coffee?
Yes.
That was the best.
Yeah. Those were like 70s. That was a vintage 70s, late 60s. There's this dude sitting around singing songs as you go into the L. What line are they on? This is like the Brown line downtown.
Yeah, this is like
absolutely.
Clark Lake or
this
something
is like,
that.
Quincy, you know. I never saw those old L carts in Chicago. I was not around for that L. I was not around for that.
Just in time.
Oh yeah, those I don't know of those at all.
Yeah, I have no.
There's probably so much murder and stank on those. It's unbelievable.
Well, that was.
It looks like it in this movie, man.
That was also risky business. They have sex in one of those. Yeah. It's Wells. It's Wells Street. That's where they're at.
Do you know? It's weird. The political correctness stuff is working because it's throwing me off that he is the leader of two cool-looking black guys. Like I'm used to white people being like they would most slap him in the face if he didn't listen to him or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, you want to eat chicken right now, don't you?
They gotta get their car.
Now put that bone through your nose and go kill these kids.
Like one.
Maybe they want to give us a ride home. You think?
You could just take it back to Oak Park. You can take the green line goes all the way to Oak Park. You can just
went back home.
You know.
You know what, Crow? I've watched this movie several times my whole life. I've never considered that.
You know,
never ever considered that.
So why didn't her friend just take the train back? Because
she's blind without her glasses.
But she had her glasses when she called him.
Here's where the thriller video starts.
These guys are going to start snapping their fingers any second, dude.
When you're a jet till the end.
When you're on the brown line.
Yeah. No, it's more like wah la 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 bumba.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey. You guys stole our song for the acapella contest.
This is Beat It versus Bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's.
You guys call yourself a glee club?
Yeah.
We'll show you a glee club.
You guys are dressed after a Michael Jackson song. You're themed after a whole album.
Warriors, come out and play.
That Puerto Rican has a Nazi Iron Cross on his fucking collar.
He went all the way, dude.
Oh no, he might be a white guy.
That guy on the left in the black jackets is gay as hell. Look at him. Oh, hold on. It'll cut to him. Look how gay that guy is. He would not be in this gang. Look at that guy.
That guy on the left?
Oh,
that guy on the left. There's no way he'd be in a gang unless they were singing, dude.
Look at my hair.
This is a song about switchblades.
Notice that you two groups of people are about to
Dang,
start
there's a party
killing each
going on outside your place
I've
right
noticed
now, Keith.
that you two groups of people are about to start a doo-wop off, and we just want to get off the train.
Can't you guys all just get along?
Yeah.
Nah, they did Duke of Earl right before us at the acapella competition. We'll never forgive them for it. We had to do Longest Time. Everybody's already heard Longest Time.
Hey, listen to the bitch, Brad. Watch your mouth.
Anthony raps like, guys, I think I'm gonna stay with these red jacket guys. They seem pretty cool. I'm vibing.
You just can't keep your foot out your mouth, can you, boy?
Can you, white boy? I'll fillet you.
Don't fuck with the lords of hell.
He starts tap dancing with
That
his
would
stabbed foot.
fucking hurt.
The babysitter.
Yo.
She just swung that right by his face.
Did he call her bitch again?
He said baby. He called her baby.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
He objectified her in a slightly more gentle way this time.
It didn't go bitch, it went to baby. Exactly, yeah.
I don't know. I can't feel anything.
Don't touch it. You could get infected. Jeez, you could get anything. Tetanus, lockjaw, rabies, scabies, emphysema.
Well, then don't let him walk on it. Come on, pick it
Oh
up.
yeah. They're at UIC. They're at UIC right now. University Hospital.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. Exactly.
Take him to the hospital.
Oh, the little kid. She figures it out.
So they're at they're way on the blue line. They're at the university medical stop or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. It's UIC.
Blue line is probably the line I've been on the most in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gets
That's
you.
it goes to the airport, right?
Yeah,
goes to O'Hare. O'Hare, yep.
Get you all the way across.
And then my friends and my uncle who live there, my friends seem to all live along the blue line.
Yeah, I used to be a blue line guy.
It's a big thing. If you can get an apartment along a blue, red, or brown, you could get anywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, and then I became a brown line guy.
Dude, I miss taking the train, even in LA, even the horrible trains here. I miss like taking the train and not being worried that I was going to catch a horrible disease. I'm not even worried about COVID on the trains anymore. I'm just worried.
just a random disease.
Yeah, I'm worried about everything else, dude. Because I've seen how they are on the holidays. I can't imagine what they're like right now, dude.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. There's people are being more well behaved than you'd think.
Really?
Yeah. It's really, and even the people who come on without masks, they almost feel guilty because they see people giving them eyes, so they get off at the next stop.
Yeah.
Or they'll put their shirt over their face or their hand. Like no one actually and if they are, the bus driver will turn the fucking bus off and be like, we're not moving until. And then other people have been giving masks, like Asian women will give an extra mask because they have extra masks.
That's good.
They were prepared. Koreatown was ready.
Yeah,
for this.
absolutely. Well, it's 'cause
They were ready for the riots. They were ready for COVID.
Yep.
I'll make it very clear. You slip me the cash, and I'll slip you the wiener.
But I don't have any cash.
That's a
I
drop.
don't have a wiener.
There you are. One stitch.
This guy's
all better.
It's Paul Farivar right there.
Yes, one stitch.
You're single.
I'm
I'm
shot
single
ever
too.
being in a gang fight, and all I get is one stitch. Chris is gonna think I'm a total failure.
Wait, so did the knife go through his foot or what?
It nicked his toe. It's David Bowie as a nurse.
I just got off the set of Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Was he in Labyrinth? Bowie?
Yeah.
Your family's waiting for you in the waiting room, man.
This is
He's the one with the stab wound.
this is Cook County Hospital.
What?
I'm sorry. Your friend is dead.
Oh, they mixed them up. The classic mix-up.
Dead?
Oh, now
See?
she needs medical attention.
Again, this is where my artistic directorial thing would come in, where she just cracks her head open and convulses.
In credits, and then it's credits.
Yeah, but first she seizes
Maybe,
out.
what about like one card that says they never did make it back home
Yeah.
that night?
And yes, the little girl became a prostitute.
Yeah.
Why are you hugging me?
Because you see, I'm gay, and I,
Ever die on.
I love butts. The hole specifically
Okay.
on a boy.
That's Anthony.
If I had to pick a
didn't realize
favorite part of the butt, it would be the hole.
Spacey assaulted him.
Yeah, at a party. He was at like some sort of party.
Locked him in a room, made him watch
went
fucking.
into,
They made
Spacey's
him.
room, and then Spacey came in drunk and got on top of him. And
They were like, he was like, "Hey, have you ever seen this show Harry and the Hendersons?" And they watched Harry and the Hendersons for a little bit, and then he fucking touched him up.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all right. I made a mistake. See? He's fine.
Spacey's been canceled, right? He's been canceled.
Also, I believe that is a white guy. That is Yakov Smirnoff playing that fucking Indian guy.
He just turned 70.
I feel like, is that like canceled or, I mean, I guess it is canceled, but like with Spacey, it's like.
Well, he raped kids.
Yeah, that's like, that's more
He's
than
a criminal.
canceled, right? That's like, canceled is like a facet of what's going on with him, right?
Is he actually? He's actually got serving jail time or something?
Is he or I mean, there's
No.
certainly there are cases.
He's skirting.
going on.
He's guilty up until they can just not prove it physically, but it's so close to him being guilty of rape.
Right.
It's
well, and
unbelievable.
it was kind of an open secret for a long time.
Yeah,
it's
My
unbelievable.
buddy was on an episode of.
It's unbelievable.
My buddy had just done an episode of House of Cards before that story broke.
So
my
here we
buddy
go.
Had he had just like shot an episode of House of Cards.
Wow.
For the season that never got released. He had a scene with
House
Kevin
of Cards is
Spacey.
good. I liked House of Cards.
I never watched
I
it.
watched the first season. It's pretty good. It's a good political drama. Spacey's good in it.
So now it's going to cost them $50 to get their windshield repaired. How much would you come if they told you that's how much it would cost today?
God, I'd be ecstatic.
You'd want to break.
I'd buy an extra windshield.
I'd break every window in my car and be like, fuck it, let's fix all of them.
Let's get a new one. Can I get a new
The whole thing.
Where can you get $50? Maybe we could sell Daryl.
Or your asses.
Let's go to North Avenue.
Yeah, go to that barrel of fire you were just at.
That dumpster fire.
Chris?
By the way, Chicago, I feel like wasn't a city that did that.
Barrel fires? No.
I never saw barrel fire. I mean, I think it's more of an East Coast thing. It's a Philly thing, you know? It's like a
You can just go
Baltimore
into
thing, New York
any
thing.
bar would let a fucking rabble-rouser homeless person be there for at least, you can warm up in an establishment.
Exactly.
Oh, they go to a fucking frat.
We're never gonna see him again.
I was thinking, oh, this movie's over so quick, but then they go, because this little girl ends up on the roof of a skyscraper.
She's on acid. Nobody leaves here until they sing a pop song.
When I hear this kind of music, all I think about is my parents' divorce. This is the era, and this is what my parents' divorce sounds like.
Wow.
This with screaming going on is my childhood.
How old were you when your parents split up?
91, so I was like 3, 4.
Yep.
Dang, early.
I blacked it out so hard, I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I was 8.
Yeah, I was in
first grade. Is it Kirk Herbstreit?
Yeah.
Is he
Well, who is it? Some high IQ kids? No, stupid.
That's the insert actor because we couldn't get John Cusack.
Yeah, exactly. So they make a connection. They get the eye.
Let's go accost her. Oh, because she looks like a playmate.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
They're bringing that back because Anthony Rapp said that. She looks just like Chris.
Yep.
I can't believe it.
Oh, no.
This is not me.
Nobody leaves till they sing.
Yeah. You don't leave here unless you pledge the fraternity.
I went to parties where people dressed like that. My earliest parties.
With like sweaters and collars and shit, like mod parties and shit.
That's when I first started to go to parties. That's how people dressed. When I was in college.
He's wearing a University of Chicago shirt.
God. Ugh. No wonder it's such a bad party. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, I lived in Chicago for nary on a decade, and I've never seen Greek letters in front of a house. And
yeah. There probably were a few at
because they probably are on the University of Chicago campus right now.
They are. Yes, they are. No doubt about it. Yeah, they are. There was a few frats there.
What is this fucking Alpha Geta fucking bi?
God.
Right?
What's your problem with frats?
You know, you don't call your country a cunt. So you don't call your fraternity a frat. That was always a line.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid.
Were you close to? Was there a frat at your art school?
I was in one.
What were they called?
I was in Sigma Alpha Epsilon, SAE.
Epsilon.
Okay,
is that performing in Greek?
No.
Definitely.
What did it mean? It
that
meant,
sounds like something you finish with jazz hands. Epsilon.
No, what did it stand for? I was like my position was like the secret keeper, so I knew all the secret phrases and shit. Well, our motto Phi Alpha, I remember what that stood for. That stood for Photonoteros ex Asophias.
Wow.
Which is Greek for brighter from obscurity.
Wow.
And yeah, so there was like a lot of cool symbolism. It was actually pretty cool. Like, we weren't like a drinking like party frat. It was like we had like a bunch of guitar players, like a bunch of sensitive guys. Yeah. You know, we still had parties and stuff. We still had toga parties, but
yeah,
it was more tongue in cheek, like than actually us being like frat stars.
Yeah.
The SAU chapter at my campus got suspended for 3 years for hazing.
Yeah, well, we definitely hazed and got hazed. I mean, that's part of the fun of.
No, like somebody almost died.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that kind of hazing. Yeah. You know, I didn't ever have to drink or anything. They would just like keep us up super late. They would just like sleep deprive us and just fuck with us like mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just simple shit like that.
No, it was awesome. It was awesome to like going through it sucked, but then when you got to do it to the next group of guys, it was so fun.
Back to this jam.
We had a thing like during Hell Week, you couldn't stand on the letters. So I remember I was a sophomore, so I was like eager to just fuck with people, and you couldn't stand on our letters, so I just went around the house and put duct tape letters all over, like in front of the urinals and shit, so they couldn't piss.
I didn't realize Bill Hicks also had a singing career. Yeah,
this guy looks like Phil Collins' dipshit nephew.
Again, Bill Hicks doing a lead vocalist.
If you do ads, you're a sham.
So she just meets him at this party, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And he Cusacks her.
Hey, it's the Capital guy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's baked Alaska.
That guy used to be
It's the Capital guy.
the Capital guy used to be like an Antifa guy.
Oh,
And then,
no. See, he would go to Antifa rallies to counter protest.
Oh, okay.
So they have pictures of him at Antifa
Oh,
rallies.
I thought he was just that impressionable.
No.
I thought it was just like whoever was in his ear the loudest last.
No,
we believe.
he was like a Proud Boy.
Oh, okay. Proud Boys, cool guys.
That's one thing I'll say about the left too, is they don't go full costume like that. Like they dress more in a like, we're about to rob diamonds. Like they'll have fucking
Yeah, like Michelle Obama at the inauguration.
They're out there like Catwoman and shit.
Or Kamala Harris looked like a supervillain.
Yeah, but people on the right look like walking golf bags.
I know. Yeah, what a bizarre choice.
Got to put the old style sign in the back so you know it's Chicago.
Cares about the Bears, the Bengals.
That is the face of a guy who's realizing he's attracted to men.
He's probably known for a while.
The sex.
Dude, he's great though. What a great actor.
He's a good actor. He's a decent actor.
Well, and he has done Rent. He's in the Broadway play. Like he is married to Rent.
God, Rent is so fucking bad.
He hates Rent.
I detest it.
Have you seen it?
Oh yes,
We've watched it on this show.
I've tried to get through it. I just do not like it. I don't like the music in it. I don't think it's very good. It's also it's supposed to be like my generation. Gen
what do you
X,
think about them? What do you think about them going to Santa Fe at the end? That's your favorite part, right? When they all go to Santa Fe.
Such a fucking like,
We'll open up a restaurant in Santa Fe.
We're just gonna follow our muse and be artists like Georgia O'Keeffe and just go to Santa Fe because I was born in 1967 and just we're following up the baby boom generation and we're just still following our muse and fuck you, fuck you, Rent. I can't stand it.
Fuck you, Rent.
It's just on, and the music is just not. I will say, Rosario Dawson in the movie. She's
look at how flat.
There are a couple good songs in there.
Anthony Rapp done picked up the only girl at the party with pancake ass.
I tell you what, man, this is his Gwen Henning moment.
Well, those are high waisted '80s pants too, for sure.
Gwen, what the hell are you doing?
Been replaced, you big dumb bohunk.
Bohawk?
Oh, you're dead, kid. I didn't touch her. I'm just a child.
Listen, kid. Hey.
Hey, lay off.
Anthony Rapp wrote a pretty successful book too.
Oh yeah,
about his
they
mom
like
dying.
get together, I assume. Okay. Oh, now they're just going down Lower Wacker Drive.
Oh yeah, that's homeless neighborhood right down there.
Absolutely.
You can tell because it's green and steamy.
Look at his Jeep too. His dad bought that.
They're playing
that.
a Rolling Stones song. Like now we're gonna get.
Yeah. Well, no, it's distorted enough. You gotta you have a line to walk. It's like you got like 10 seconds. I feel like.
Yeah.
And it needs to be
and
clear.
The deeper in it is, right? The deeper in it is, the better, right?
This is where they filmed the Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
That's one of my favorites.
Dude, this looks like Tim Burton Batman. Like
I don't think this exists.
This looks like the Ace Chemical.
He took them
company,
to
dude.
this fucking gas station. Like
the gas station's on the lot on Sony. This is actually over.
So this is the garage they got to go to. They end up on a skyscraper still. I might fast forward to
let's
that.
get to that. We this is I see where we're
We
at.
got 32 minutes left.
Oh
We-
my
I think we
God.
did a pretty good job on this thing though with this particular episode.
because we still have to go to the fucking moment where they have to
The shot from the cover art.
They're downtown. They're actually downtown.
There we go. The Miracle Mile. They're on Michigan Avenue, where I worked for a while. I was bad at that.
Oh, this is what it is. She sees the dude who lied about having the flu.
Oh, her boyfriend.
Yeah. And he's at this that's the restaurant they were supposed to go to.
This is the guy in Get Out. He's the father in Get Out.
Yeah. He's the kind of actor that like he played in West Wing and then after that was like basically a political fucking scientist on everything he did. The fuck is going on out there?
Party, dude.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Party at Keys.
Yeah.
Super spreader event at
Oh,
Keys.
so that's what happens. So they end up in the same skyscraper that the parents are in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the little girl ends up, do you know the building in Chicago that has the slanted diamond roof?
Exactly.
The little girl ends up on that, like scaling the face of the fucking glass.
God, that'd be kind of scary.
Well, yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Look at that big 80s plug.
What?
It was a big 80s. Look at that 80s fucking plug.
Yeah, no kidding.
It looks like it's attached to a fucking...
It just looks like it could start on fire
That's attached
any moment. Yeah,
That's attached to a good old fashioned dildo at the end.
There you go. That was
They are so delicious.
Oh, she's gonna tie it.
The old kind you can attach to a vacuum cleaner?
Turn off?
Yeah.
Do you happen to know the name of the caterer?
Caterer.
I wish they had the one thing I hate is they don't show up previews when you're fast forwarding, so you're fast forwarding blind, basically.
Okay. Damn.
Okay.
Dude, he has cool hair.
Tell you what.
Lots of cool hair in this movie.
Wow. It's pretty uncanny, huh?
Except for the guys.
Nah, she don't even compare to you.
Oh, he's a gentleman too. He talks white and he's a gentleman. Come on.
Yep.
Well, what about him?
Who?
Her bush is untamed. It has been untrimmed.
So
It's
they
1987.
just rescued her from the roof. See that?
Dang,
yeah. Leave him hanging out there for a while. Let
He's gonna die eventually.
His leg's gonna get tired eventually.
Any one of you guys want to take a poll and push him
bet you
off?
forgot about me. I'm not stuck on a window.
And get out of here.
All this because they want the Playboy. They need the Playboy.
Because it has some like writing on it, right?
Yeah.
That like gives them like the directions to a secret code. Is this like the beginning of National Treasure?
Nice.
Whatever Geraldo Rivera wanted in Al Capone's vault is written on that Playboy.
It's dangerous.
Definitely gonna get fucking popped for that.
They
So we're turning
did.
it down.
Yep.
And the car is fixed.
Well, I think they already met Thor. Now they're gonna pick up the nerd friend.
Yeah.
But that's the movie.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They do end up back at the house, but so that was that. I
Yeah,
mean, if
man.
you want to close it off on, do you want to play a song, Jeffrey?
I can play a song if you want.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that works for me.
And then we'll ease out, and then we're gonna have a special ending here.
Absolutely.
We'll be back.
All right. Good. I like it.
All right, hope you're ready to sing along, Adam. Are we going, Keith? Yeah. Do I just? Okay. Here we go. This is my song. Jesus Was a Lady. Jesus was a lady, a sexy fucking lady. Her body knocks me dead, even though her body's made of bread. She's fine like wine. Jesus, I would treat you right. Jesus, I would rock your body all night long. And Jesus, every time we fight, I will tell you that you're right, 'cause you're a girl. In case you guys forgot, Jesus was a lady, the perfect kind of lady. Bring her home to mom, no need to leave her at the prom, 'cause she's already there. Oh, the finest piece of ass that I ever seen. God may be the king, but Jesus is my queen. Yeah, Jesus was a lady. Jesus was a lady. A freak in the sheets and a prophet in the streets. She's a straight up jilt. That's a Jesus I'd like to fuck. Jesus was a lady. Jesus was a lady. Jesus was a lady. Yeah. Jesus was a lady. Jesus was a lady. Jesus was a lady. Yeah. All right, Adam. Now I'm going to lead you in a little bit of worship, okay? All you got to do is repeat after me. Here we go. Jesus was a lady.
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 I want to have sex with Jesus.
I want to have sex with Jesus.
All right, usually I lose people there. Jesus was a lady. Jesus was a lady. Jesus was a lady. Yeah. Jesus was a lady.
Was a
She's
lady.
hot. Jesus was a lady.
Was a lady.
Jesus was a lady. Yeah. Jesus was a lady.
Jesus was a lady.
Fuck yeah. Don't forget it.
There you go, man. These credits don't have for some reason make sense. The color or something, the yellow, I don't know why.
All right, well,
good job.
That was the show, guys. That was Jeffrey Eggleston. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Absolutely.
Wherever you get the show, we appreciate it. Follow us on social media. I am at Keith Pazel across the board. He is at Insecure Comic. Jeffrey Eggleston is at Jeff Eggs.
Jeff Eggs.
Jeff with a G, the G off version.
Oh, yeah.
Follow him, look him up, find all his great songs. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. We love you.
Fun show.
Nothing ever